Hello, welcome to the streams. Hold on, let me get up. Whoop. Hello, hi everyone. I'm Icarus, and these are the streams. Today we will be. Hold on, I'm gonna accept it. All right, hold on. Today we will be jumping back into Final Family Fantasy Funtime 14, or as Epsilion and I call it, with my cousin Epsilion. He is my cousin, one of my bestest friends. I love him. And we do Final Fantasy 14 together. We're trying to go through the MSQ, the main story quests. We are in Shadowbringers. So that is the third expansion past the main game. You have the main game, Realm Reborn. Then you have Heaven's Word. Then you have Stormblood. Then you have Shadowbringers. We're in that one. So just letting you. Oh, that's a good outfit. Sorry, I'm looking at the game right now, and someone came up with a pretty good outfit. Actually, I like that outfit. Anyway, I get distracted. So, point is, if you have not seen the Shadowbringers and you don't want to be spoiled, I absolutely understand. Feel free to duck out if you don't want to. I totally get it. But if you're okay with it, we will be covering everything up to the point where we are. We're in Shadowbringers. We just reunited with a Mikote old friend, I guess you could say. And so we're around there. We do have big no spoiler like rules here, so please nothing towards the end of Shadowbringers and past where we are, and please nothing in Endwalker because we're not there yet. We play this game because we actually enjoy the story. Surprising. So we want to enjoy that. But backseating, feel free. We don't care. That's fine. Okay, so without further ado, let me go on and get my bestest cousin on, and we will get this party started. All right, hold on. Let me get him up. Sorry, I've got like 15 million things, so give me a second. And then I have to get this up. And now, let me undeafen myself. Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yes, you can. Let me make sure your thing is up. Of course, I'm not on the right one. Hold on. Boop. There we go. Okay, now I'm on the right one. Let me pop these open again. All right. All right. Okay. I can't really see the stream, so because I've got crap blocking it, which was an oopsie. I should have moved you over a little bit. Can you see? Hold on. Let me move you down a little bit because I also want to see you and be able to check your camera and stuff, make sure everything. Okay. All right, that should be good. Okay, move your head around a little bit.
I've got stream on. So,
can you? Okay, so can you hear yourself?
A little quiet on your stream.
Okay, I can turn you up. That's easy.
I can hear myself. I'm a little bit quiet.
Okay, let me see if I can't. Yeah, I can do that.
Settings maybe.
Yeah, you can do that through Discord, right? Yeah. It would be.
Yeah, you should be able to put me in Discord.
Yeah, voice and audio. Output.
That might be. I might need to tweak my settings if I'm.
There we go. Okay, yeah, I've got you up a little bit. All right, there we go. I got you up a little bit more.
I sound better on stream now, for sure.
Okay, that's good. That means that it's working. It's working. All right, there we go. There we go. Everyone can hear.
All right.
Everyone can see. Everyone can see my tight pants. I've seen my tight pants. We got our tight pants. Get over here. You gotta do tight pants.
Mine on, but.
Oh yeah, you technically have yours on, but you did the glamour. I like my tight pants.
I do glamour. You just can't see them. I think
Yeah, I like my tight pants.
Let me check real quick.
God, you look so cool. See, Epsilion did the dyeing for his armor, so now he's like a Saint Sentai. Isn't that what it is? Sentai?
It's like Saint Seiya about the Knights of the Zodiac. Those guys?
No, I can't. Okay, what is the term used for Power Rangers?
Super Sentai.
Super Sentai. That's it. I need to. Yeah. I keep getting those two messed up.
I mean, Saint Seiya is kind of similar in a way, I guess, but it's not the same genre. Where in the world is that room with the? Is it over here?
I don't know.
I'm getting confused. I feel like I was in the room. That's not it. Wait,
Where are you looking for?
I guess we just go do the quest, but.
What'd you need?
When we started, I thought we were when I joined originally, I was in a room with Ishtola.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where that is. I'm very confused.
Oh, it's right here. It's right here.
That's right. I see it now.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
gotta get that question right.
very fast recap. We're trying to defeat the Light Wardens, who are trying to make the world be enveloped in light. It's the opposite of normal for darkness. So yay. If we don't succeed, our world falls too, because we're in a different world. We're isekai'd right now. And we met with our old friend Ishtola, who's been here for a while. Also, oh yeah, never mind. And so we're gonna. There's a Light Warden around here. She's gonna help us to figure it out. Also, she just got real short with Thancred, our other dude, who is very upset because this Minfilia here, this little girl here, is this tiny child is the reincarnation of our old friend Minfilia, who he was close to, and vowed to protect, and couldn't because she had to rejoin the big crystal lady, come on with the light and all that stuff. So now he's like, this isn't my Minfilia, so I'm gonna be aloof to you and estranged, even though I care about you, but my feelings are complex because you're not her, but you are. So
Yes.
so Ishtola was just to be like, stop being a freaking baby. Ishtola told to her what everyone should have told to Ruby at the end of RWI. Which, by the way, did get better at the end of the volume came. It was better. It just took too long to get there, in my opinion. I'm not going into it.
I saw there's some weird crossover with DC.
Yeah, I saw something about. I've been out of the space for a while, as everyone could tell. But I was like, okay, I guess it's just doing a weird crossover. I don't know how they get like sponsorship. I guess it's still a big series. I guess.
It's is it on Netflix now? Is that where it's at now, or is it somewhere else?
Is it? I thought it was still just on Rooster Teeth's
It was on Netflix for a bit. Well, they had Red vs. Blue, all 13 seasons on there for a while on Netflix.
Wow.
They also had RWBY. I think it was season 3. When I last looked at it, was on there.
Okay.
I didn't really watch the whole thing, but I watched part of it and I got kind of bored. I didn't care anymore, and
props to them, I guess.
Yeah, I mean it's a real, it's considered a real TV show. It's not like it's just an internet series. I mean that's what Red vs. Blue started as.
But some episodes are like 10 minutes. They are shorter.
Of Ruby or
of Ruby.
Oh, I did not know that. Wow.
Yeah, some are like shorter.
Well, I think they reformat. I think that for the Netflix version, like they what's the word I'm looking for? They do a composition, like the compilation. So they have like, if they're shorter, they make them in like one episode. Like they make them together. Like, they take away some like it has continuity, but like they kind of re-edit it, so it's like a actual standard length. I think at least. I know with Red vs. Blue it was wacky because they just basically made it into a movie. Like you just watch it all in one row. It was really odd.
The medium changes. Oh. Yeah. Well, let's do some story first. Then we'll talk about another topic that I think could be fun to discuss.
Sure.
By the way, look at this chocobo. Very pretty.
That's the gloom whatever.
Good old Titania, right?
Yeah.
The one chick.
Yeah, I saw it was a set. I think you can buy it on the Moogle shop.
Ooh, can I look like it? Oh wait, is it just for a chocobo?
I think it's just the chocobo armor. And they might have a set that players can wear, but I know that I saw the chocobo around there. I didn't know what it was back then, but I did see it on there. I think it's just called the Titania set.
All right, Shola, what you got? What sound reasoning will you be using today?
She stared off in the distance, lost in thought.
She's processing. Remember, because she's a robot.
Yeah, she's a robot.
Yeah, so she's blind, by the way, for anyone who doesn't know. But she can sense out ether.
She
because of her sensory capabilities of being a,
she was a
non-biological life
form. She was actually a very good mage, but she used a technique that's forbidden, basically, that you shouldn't do, and it sacrificed her vision in order to save the entire group of the Scions.
Yes, that's true.
Heroes of the story.
The heroes.
But she can still kind of see because she can see through the ether, so it's like Daredevil or something, I guess you could say. But
yeah, but with like aura crap.
Some things. Yeah.
It's like Lucario, like one of my favorite Pokemans.
Yeah, but Lucario actually can see at the same time. He's not.
Yeah, but if he closed his eyes. A Lucario who lost his eyes.
Yes. That was a interesting philosophical point there, Chris. If we close our eyes, we're all blind.
It's so dumb. We could read.
Sure. I am not indifferent to troubles. Nevertheless, I will not apologize for holding him to a higher standard after all these years. He has ever been a man of considerable resolve, and that is what I will continue to expect.
Expectation set.
Though it heartens me to know that some of us remain ourselves in spite of our present circumstances. I can but imagine how Alice and Alfino have changed since arriving here in the first.
Change is a
Change is
part
a
of
part of
life.
life. We can but hope it's
You
change
deserve to
for the
have.
better.
You have changed. Oh ho ho! I don't know.
I
Which
kind
one
of
do
like the
you
second
want?
one.
All right, I'm doing
I
the
kind of like
first
the second
one.
one because she does seem very different.
Change is a part of life.
And
Blah blah blah
she's
blah
like the leader
blah.
of a cult now. And then,
Same thing.
so on mine, she says, I realize I am not as I was on the source, but I cannot say I regret the decisions that allowed me to come this far.
Interesting.
And on yours, she said, Sigh, you're right. And after my untoward remarks to Thancred, no doubt he thinks I changed for the worst. I will have to speak with him later.
What does yours say next?
Returning to the matter at hand,
Okay.
I really must begin work on deciphering this tablet. In the meantime, perhaps you should take a look about Slitherborough. If there is anything you need, pray speak with Runar at the plaza.
Oh boy, we get to learn about the area.
Yeah,
My
it's a little boy
favorite part.
Yeah, your favorite part, the best part of the game. You get intimately familiar with every little tiny village for no reason. It's an MMO gimmick, I guess, or a trope or whatever.
What have you got to say, Runar? Oh, you can be Runar. You could be the
Runar.
Lion Man.
Okay.
Welcome, friend, welcome. My
Good.
apologies for our less than hospitable greeting earlier. Tell me, what is your name? From where do you hail?
I am named Boomkiss. You will address me as Lord Boomkiss.
From the Crystarium, I see. And this tablet you brought may help us find the Light Warden here in Raktika.
Wakatika.
Well, you are welcome to stay with us for as long as you need. Come, let me show you around.
I want to help too. Would it be alright if I joined you? No, go sit in the corner. Just like everyone treats her so terrible.
Of course. Anything for guest of our dear Master Matoya.
Oh, we're sorry, child. I didn't mean to yell at you. That's how Thancred, told us to interact with you. So we were, just trying to, to the corner, Ophelia.
Don't be soft on her.
Thank you. She means a great deal. Don't say that. A great deal to the Knight's Blast, doesn't she?
If not for her, we may have all perished in the Great Fire.
1962.
I was gonna say the 1816 in Chicago.
With our priests slain and our home in ruins, we were at the mercy of the Sin Eaters.
I was about to say something real mean.
It was she who drove them back, and with her sage guidance, we were able to rebuild.
Yeah, that fire. Too bad it didn't stick.
Before long, she became a central figure in our community, a great oak within within whose shade many have come to find solace. Sorry.
I don't hate Chicago. Alright, so.
Oh. I mean, they're having a rough time of it.
Sorry, that is not to say there were not those hesitant to grant an outsider such authority, myself included. Perhaps it is the smile in her eyes when she speaks, or the sunless sea. I feel whole again now that she is with us, and I have no doubt the others feel the same.
I'm gonna watch myself today. I'm filtering so many bad comments.
Wow.
She is as much a part of the Knights Blessed as any of us, and we are grateful for all she does in service to the dark.
Do you think a lion and a cat could come together on the battlefield?
Oh, you think he has hots for because they're cat people?
Well, he was saying, her eyes make me have hope.
They really screwed that up because they made the Makote have male counterparts in the game.
Yeah, so the lion people don't have a female.
Yeah, what are the lion people called? I forgot their race.
I remember whenever it came out, I remember looking at it being like, oh, okay, but I don't remember its name. They came out with the Vera, right? Yeah, because they were the male, and the Vera were female only. And then when COVID hit, and they had so much time, they're like, hey, we made male Vera.
Yeah. Hey, we made tall men too. Look.
But female lionesses, right?
No
But
one wants
female
that.
lionesses, right?
No one wants. I mean, the Makote are basically that already. So
Yeah. But they're male Kikote. Ha ha ha.
they're just. Never mind. I almost said a bad word. Um,
We're bad today.
I
We're
mean,
both horrible.
I'm usually pretty bad. I feel like I'm a little more tame. I didn't sleep at all last night, so I'm like kind of tired.
What do you
Also,
mean?
I had insomnia so bad last night. I just couldn't go to sleep. It was awful.
Oh.
I don't know. I just ended up playing a crappy phone game for like a few hours. I kind of passed out for like an hour or two. It was bad.
Not into the breach. That's not a crappy phone game.
No, that's a real game. I
That's
do
the
play
one
on my
I.
phone
That's the one I know you play on your phone.
No, it's a stupid idle game.
Is it
The-
gotcha? Did you play the
It's not-
gotcha?
It's not gotcha. Actually, it has no gotcha mechanic. It does have you draw cards, and you have to collect enough cards to like get upgrades.
Oh, is it a deck builder?
No, it's not a deck builder. That's just like the token.
Oh, okay, the
create-
token system
like,
to upgrade.
you have to like collect, to get your upgrades, but like to make it increase your income. It's like a management sim mixed with a idle game.
Okay.
It's called Golden Goblins. It's not big, but
I've never heard of that
stumbled
one.
on it. I think the Play Store like recommended it at one point, and I was like, oh, this looks kind of interesting. Like the graphics are basic 3D, not terrible, and
But
you
don't
need 3D.
don't you want to follow in Valamir's footsteps and play Arknights or Fate Go?
No,
Surely those are the ones that you wish to play.
Like the game I'm talking about is like no reading at all. It's literally just look at numbers and pick the best number, and like
There's no reading in those.
the actual.
Oh
game,
wait,
well,
lore.
Yeah, not like lore. No, there's no lore. Like the game's lore is like you're running a goblin mining operation and trying to make the most money possible. That's the lore of the game. It's
Why
like
didn't you just play Deep Crack
I don't know what that is.
Galactic? Deep Crack Galactic.
Yeah. Well, that's a real game that would require me to actually like focus and do combat and stuff. This is like, I literally just move guys around the screen. So you manage them. You manage where their positions. Like you put the like best digger in the right spot to like mine. And like depending on what type of game you're in, like there's different game modes. Like the main game is just do the thing that would be the fastest to dig, so you can get much progress over time overall because it's a limited amount of time. But when you're on a race, you have to like there's like race modes, I should say. Like they do special events every few days. Except for the special events, you have to like position like your best digger. Like at least my strategy right now. I don't know if it's the best one out there, but like it seems like the best strategy is like have your you have multiple guys digging, and you merge them together, like the merge mechanic in other games. Like you have like one or two of the same thing, you put them together, that makes it
Yeah.
So you put your best one as like your main digger, like advance, like try to go
Like the vanguard of
as
it.
possible, and then the other guys can kind of like take care of the stuff around and like collect the lower things that they're able to get to relatively quickly, because the higher the level is, the faster they can dig through higher rocks, like harder.
Okay.
Rocks. But like if you just do like the best guy and like the lowest thing possible on the screen at a time, you'll never get the penetration to get to the mine to like get to the stuff you need. So like every event has like you have to like keys. You find keys in the rocks. And they're like randomly scattered throughout the mine. You can see them, but you have to like get to them. It's hard to reach them sometimes. I don't know where they are. And then like you have to. There's also like a mechanic of like you collect these like. There's like purple tokens that don't have a name in the game, but like you collect those and you're automatically grouped into like a leaderboard competition. So like you versus everyone else in your group, trying to see who collects the coins the fastest and who collects the most of them, right? So you get ranked by like how fast you got to them and how many you have overall. Well, how you have overall is a bigger number than if you got to the same amount before someone else, and you get bonus points for having the same amount, but earlier. But yeah, like there's a race and you get extra rewards for finishing the event with the most coins. And you actually, if you get like the top like 10 spot, you get like a special reward. If you get the top 1, 2, and 3, you get like I guess you get like an achievement in the overall game for doing that, because the events cycle. So like you'll see the same event like every 2 weeks or whatever.
That's good. So you can always have another crack at it.
Yeah, but I've never even come in the top 10 because it's really hard. I don't know if it's like you have to because the game, the games always take at least a day, like a day and a half, I think, for the shortest one, day and 8 hours, I think, for the shortest one. But like some of the events are like 4 days long. Like they had an Easter one that was 2 weeks long.
Oh wow, okay.
with a special event. Yeah, and they only have one special event at a time, so you can't like do multiple at the same time. So,
Okay.
but with like the Easter one, I mean, I did okay. I got pretty far because it was 2 weeks. So I got pretty far into it, but I didn't come in the top. I think I came in like the top 250 or something. It was harder because there's a lot more time for people to catch up. And some of like the 1 day ones, I come in the top 50. But I've never hit the top 10. It's just really competitive.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's like I said, they break up into groups. It's not even like I'm doing against the whole world. If you're doing the whole world, that would be pretty bad. But like you're broken up in like groups, like I think I want to say you're broken up into groups like 1,000 or 2,000 people or something, or the number 2,500 maybe. So, but I mean, if you just play the game, you'll make progress. But if you're like not playing the game every hour on the hour, because it's an idle game, you can't let it run by itself, and it still kind of makes progress, right? But if you like don't move your guys, and they'll just sit there and do nothing.
Okay.
Like you fall asleep, you sleep for 8 hours, and their guys are sitting there doing nothing because they weren't in a position where they could keep digging for that long. Like it wouldn't take that long to finish something, then you waste time. So I guess people who are like really dedicated will just play without sleeping.
No sleep.
That's not what I did last night. I just happened to be.
Yeah, you just happened to be awake. So you're like, well, I might as well.
Yeah, because it's like something I can do without really thinking that much, and maybe fall asleep because it's like, kind of not boring, but like repetitive.
Yeah.
It's not methodical. I don't have to really.
No,
think
yeah,
about it.
it's
like therapeutic or
yeah, monotone. Like it's very like.
Or melodic, maybe is what you're gonna say.
Yeah, like monotone, melodic.
It didn't have any music. So the idea is there that it's like it's a rhythmic thing. So you kind of just keep doing the same things, keep clicking the same, tapping.
And it lulls you into sleep.
Yeah, sometimes it does put me to sleep when I play it. Like not like in the daytime, but at night. Sometimes it helps, even though I really should look at my phone before I go to sleep.
I listen to ASMR.
We usually turn on like ambient noise to go to sleep, but that doesn't always help me. It helps a little bit, but it doesn't always help me.
Okay.
Sorry.
So
well, you did not hear that from me, yes?
I don't like her, I
Now,
swear.
you should know there are certain customs we ask guests to adhere to, so long as they reside within Slitherborough.
To show reverence to the dark.
In a word, yes, but fear not. It is not too involved.
Right, you stand on 1 foot.
Let us begin with something simple. Follow me.
As you do, I want you to put your hands behind your head and hop with pelvic thrusts on 1 foot.
And bark like a dog. A small dog.
So no deep ones. We're talking real high shrill. We're talking you are definitely getting a complaint from the neighborhoods.
Wow, that's a Coming to America reference.
Alright, what we got in here? We got some jars. Can I get in these? Boo! They did not.
They got holes in the top.
They did not. 0 out of 10. Worst game.
And they just put a bounder on top of it.
0 out of 10. 0 out of 10. 0.
It looks like it's full geometry.
Awful. Unforgivable.
Should you see any of our people come to this chamber, they have likely returned from a journey beyond the borders of Arctica. We use the water stored here to cleanse ourselves of light's impurity. A simple and perhaps peculiar custom, but it is one of our most important. Would you two kneel for just a moment, that I might rid you of the light's impurity?
I kneel before the Lord only.
Yeah, man.
But fine. Respectful bow.
Yeah, respect other people's customs or whatever, I suppose.
Splash some water. Just like takes the whole thing and
just drowns us.
Yeah, we're like
waterboarding. It's straight up waterboarding right now.
He's gonna need a lot more water for you.
Yeah.
Your character is a mountain.
I mean, hey, you can drown any amount of water.
Oh, was that a water sound? Was that a dripping sound effect, but with no effects coming out of his hand?
Water physics are hard, okay? As Runar lightly sprays you with water, your skin begins to tingle. This isn't water, it's acid.
What's in here?
My own special blend of water. I've processed it already. Put it back in the
This
jar.
is my favorite. This is... Oh, God. Do you like it? It's my special brand of water I got straight from Ishola. Wait, where does she bathe? So, you see, I am
You
her personal champ. I take the water.
sandbag my whole thing.
What did you say? What were you gonna say?
I said he already processed it and put it back in
Oh.
the jar.
Oh, you were gonna use P. Okay. Which one's
Yeah,
worse? Chat, you decide. Which one's worse? Comments on YouTube. You decide. What's worse? Is Chola's
Yeah, which one's worse?
bathwater or freaking his
Yeah,
pee?
Master Matoya, Gamer Girl Bathwater.
Oh
or
god.
P. What do you choose? Chat, what do you
Which
choose?
one is worse?
Oh gosh.
Alright, go ahead.
And with that, you have been cleansed of the light's blighted touch. How do you feel?
Violated.
Yes, disgusting.
I'm not sure, to be honest. I feel like I shouldn't be wearing white anymore, though. Not
Ugh,
fresh exactly, but I do feel different. I don't know if it's a
dirty.
good different. I feel like I'm too young for whatever's going on here. Has this water been treated in some way? Don't ask.
I'm saying, if you
Don't
don't want to get peed on, you should have stepped aside.
Stop. Stop.
It's an old joke. Alright. Has this water treated in some way? Really? Oh, sorry. That cutscene was way
You're
longer than I
good.
thought it would be. Only blessed
Blessed by our priests.
They are practiced in the arcane arts.
Oh!
As such, it is said, their prayers imbue the water with a faint, dark energy.
I'm
Oh,
doing
you
this
get
the
that.
entire time. This is
Oh.
just the whole time.
A prickling sensation. No one has ever spoke of such a reaction before. Oh,
It's because we're of the light.
So we're like, ah! Oh yeah, Nymphilia would be, definitely.
Yeah, because she's part of Highland as well. Or her real version is. I wouldn't say.
Oh, that's
it
me.
was-
That's
sorry.
me.
Sorry. My bad.
You don't have the little girl British voice. How dare you? Good sir. I wouldn't say it was an unpleasant sensation, but I too felt something strange. See? Look at that beautiful voice. This isn't your Annie. Gonna do it. Yeah, there it is.
You see my bad timbers?
That's a League of Legends reference, everyone. That was a game that came out whenever we were young in college.
Yeah, young. It's not long ago.
Dude, it's like 10 plus years.
Yeah, no, yeah. More
It's
than 10.
old. It's old
I
now.
started playing it in 2011, I think. Yeah.
I remember we were at Grandma's place and you were telling me about it. And you were like, "There's this robot that punches people up in the air." Freaking Blitzcrank.
And grabs them. With
I like him.
Scorpion. Yeah, Blitzcrank was fun. Man, I was playing something the other day, and the character reminded me of Sejuani for some reason.
Oh my gosh, Sejuani! Wow.
And I didn't like playing her, but one of our friends liked me to play her as a support
Jungler?
for some reason.
Oh, support. Oh yeah.
No, yeah, he liked me playing her as a support, and it worked. It was stupid. It worked. Like, I mean, we would get bot lane kills like crazy. It was like he got creeps, and I didn't really do anything but just like kind of like scare off the enemies when they kind of.
I feel like Nautilus would be a better choice though with the
Nautilus wasn't
stuff.
out yet. Nautilus wasn't out yet when we were.
Oh wow!
Once Nautilus came out, then it was like Blitzcrank would get blocked on a ban, and then I would just play Nautilus and do the exact same thing I would have done as Blitzcrank, and it was just as effective.
Did you ever play Thresh?
Yeah, no, I was my last like runs were mostly purely Thresh when I did. Actually, I even jungled Thresh. Sometimes,
oh yeah, I remember that.
And I had a thing where I started doing mid lane
fun.
Thresh, and no one liked it, but I could still wreck, so I didn't care. Like
no one likes anything in that game.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. The meta.
Even when you play the meta, they're like, you didn't creep right.
And friends were like, don't do that. Epsilion, that's not okay. That's not like don't put Thresh in the mid. We don't need Thresh there. I'm like, what do you mean? But if I got the souls, it didn't matter, you know.
I remember the dark times when Lulu mid was a thing. Oh my god.
What are you talking about, dark times? Lulu mid was great.
I freaking hate.
My favorite mid is probably always going to be Ziggs because the
chaos my boy,
so easy just to mess with everybody.
Your sweet boy.
He was so good.
Man, I wanted to play, you know my Akali issues. But honestly my favorite mid is Orianna. if I ever played, which I
Oriana?
never will again, Oriana.
Oh, Oriana. Oh, wow.
I actually really toward the
aggressive
end.
Oriana.
I started to play her. I was like, I like playing this. That is
Um,
Ishola's true
you know-
form.
You know what? Oriana to me, mid was never that bad. Like you could.
Morgana, yeah,
She
Morgana
wasn't-
was fine in the mid for a while.
Not Morgana, Oriana.
Yeah, Oriana was
It's Oriana,
fine.
right?
She's
Like,
she's
her mid
basically
was
supposed
never
to
that
be.
bad. As facing it was never that bad for me when I played mid. But
No, yeah, she's not
I did play her a
Decimator.
lot. Yeah, because I think where she was more effective actually, and what I was going to say is that the reason why she's not good at mid is because when she's in mid, you can only kind of come at the mid lane from so many angles at mid. Like even if you're like right in the center, right? So it's not like there's that many options to like get people good. But when she played jungler, like when people were good at
Oh
running
my god,
jungler,
the ult.
that was so terrifying. Yeah, not even just the ult, just like getting the surprise attack out, and like you just knew you needed to get out of there before it got bad. I mean, if she ulted,
Yeah, because that slow is real bad underneath.
yeah, it's really effective. Oh my
That's
gosh, you were
real
it's like
mean.
quicksand basically. You were stuck in that spot. Pretty bad. Especially if they're coming through brush, and they could see you. They had vision with the orb. It was not good. So, I mean, I would definitely.
Who
I
is
would
the
hate
jungler you
Hunter.
hated the most? Like, it's like, oh no, it's on the opposite team. Screw me.
I'm trying
Kill
to
me
think.
now.
What was the absolute worst one? Warwick was pretty bad for a long time.
He had some
Like,
badness.
He would get banned pretty consistently when we play. Like across.
Udyr was pretty bad too.
Oh, Udyr. It depends on who it was who played him. I remember there being certain people who played Udyr didn't understand how to play him right, and they wouldn't swap his stance correctly, and you just roll through them too. It didn't matter. But I do remember there being a few people out and about. One of our friends got pretty good at playing him jungler. It was pretty devastating. Would roll the game as a jungler. But yeah, Udyr was pretty annoying. I think it was probably Warwick was probably the worst. Or there's a few times when Jinzhao was pretty bad as a jungler, pretty annoying.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Jinzhao.
Like, they did
man.
Yeah, they nerfed him though, so it wasn't as bad.
Mhm.
He became a better top lane. I think that's what they wanted for the meta to have him in top lane. But his jungle for a while was very annoying. You get ambushed and get destroyed so fast.
Okay, enough about that game that is not fun that we will never play again.
Yeah.
Let's do this game that's not super fun that we're playing right now. We don't hate this game.
The dark aspect of this water should have no discernible effect unless you are the light. No. By the gods, Master Morpho is right. You are Sand Eaters.
Excuse me?
I jest. What you felt was likely no more than the chill of the water. That's not okay.
We saw our friend turn into a horrifying monstrosity of one before our eyes. Please don't do that.
Perhaps now would be a good time for you to acquaint yourselves with the people of Slitherborough.
In fact...
What the crap are you doing out there?
For that, I must teach you a customary greeting. Alin Tuta. In the language of Ronka,
Excuse you.
it is one of several ways one might say good evening.
Good evening. That makes sense. Even if it's daytime all the time.
Tutu?
Tuta. The world is not as safe as it once was, and this greeting lets us quickly discern friend from foe.
Yeah, if you're crazy enough to say that it's a good evening, even though it's daytime all the time, then yeah,
It's always evening in our hearts. The shade takes over my mind. Is there a hand? We're all blind here. Is there a handshake or gesture we should do too? I would hate to offend anyone. Oh, you sweet little innocent wild
worlds.
No.
You need not worry. Merely speak the words Alan Duta, and they will know you as friend of the blessed. Friends of the blessed. I will await your return here. Now go. They are like to be heartened by your knowledge of our ways.
They are like to that? Is that something they like?
Yeah.
Is that something they are like to be?
With the
Oh, I have to
enter Alan to greet the villagers of Slitherborough.
It's gonna be one of those kind of nights, huh?
With the chat and say. You gotta switch from pate to say.
Pate to say. Alright, hello, placid elder.
Oh my gosh, I'm stuck in chat. There we go.
Is it slash Alan Tuta? No.
Placid.
Alan Tuta.
Alan. The
She
elderly woman
smiles
warmly.
warmly. I remember when the world had the dark stuff in it. Those were the Edgemaster days. I used to ride around with my posse. We used to rain hellfire.
Vondia. Hello, Vondia.
Wait,
Oh, I can't say hello. That's right.
she got a weird haircut. Alan Tuta.
She's
Hey,
one of the
girl.
she's one of the the dragon.
Aurora. She's what your dog says all the time. Your dog's favorite
Yes,
word.
exactly.
Aurora.
Yes.
Ah, a newcomer traveler, Alan Shishi, and welcome to Citadel. You must forgive us if we seem strangely reserved. We are quiet and tactured people, silent and serene as the sunless sea, dark as the night, quiet as the moonless. Okay, we get it. You like the night. The quiet makes it easy to discern the presence of eaters and other dangers here in the woods.
For a second, I thought you were gonna start quoting Darkwing Duck.
And oh my gosh, he's like their number one hero. You love Darkwing Duck. He's the best.
I mean, Batman would be their actual hero. Darkwing Duck.
Oh my god. Darkwing Duck is the children's. It's like the kids' ones, and then Batman's like, nah, this is like the real deal.
I am the terror that quacks in the night. Like literally.
I am the shoelace that keeps getting accidentally pushed underneath your boot that you trip on.
Oh.
I
spoke to him on accident. He said, "Away with you."
And then we say
What
two
does
words.
GC?
He's like, oh, okay.
What does GC mean?
Hello,
Alan-
I guess. Reciprocate
Alan,
the night.
Welcome, friend. I take it you will remain in these woods for some time, yes?
If this game has anything to say about it, yes.
Be wary of these woods. You will find poison in near everything you see, but fear not. Our medicinal tea will keep you healthy. Ask and it is yours.
White tea.
We did it. We said hey to everybody.
It's coarse and it gets everywhere. Wait, wrong thing.
That's sand. That's sand. It's not tea. Tea
They're
is...
not the same thing!
I mean, tea can be gritty, I guess, if you don't strain the leaves.
I like to eat it raw, right off the trees.
I mean, you can actually. Actually, you should. That if you're gonna eat the leaf at all, you should eat it right off the tree. Don't eat it after it's been
People
fried.
don't eat leaves.
Yeah, they do. It's called salads.
That's not like tree leaves, though.
It's similar,
Hmm.
especially tea leaves. Tea leaves are not like it's not like an oak leaf. You know, it's not like something you're gonna go outside and get it like from a region we
Just starts to
Like,
grind it up.
They're like subtropic, where tea is.
Can you make tea out of like oak leaves?
In theory, you can make them out of any leaf, but it probably won't have a good flavor.
Would it be good for you?
Probably not. I don't know if the nutritional value of an oak leaf is any good.
They've been there for a while. They're strong and sturdy leaves.
No, definitely won't pick one off the ground and use that. That's disgusting. I mean, if you want to get technical, the river in our town is a certain color, and supposedly it's that color because of all the leaves in it, not because it's filled with dirt. Yeah, they say it's actually that the river is actually basically a giant T, which I was like, oh, it's not. It's just dirt.
Drink up!
Definitely not.
Everyone was so kind and gracious. Not like Thancred. He puts me in the corner. No one told me to go in the corner even once. I got to walk around. Alright, back to it. Alright, you had your time. Oh. I was nervous at first. But I'm starting to feel at home. It feels like my own little section. But it's bigger. And I'm allowed to walk. There's still so much I have to...
It must be hot all the time.
Why?
Because the corner's 90 degrees.
You're freaking an awful person, and I want you off my channel right now. Right the hell now. Just get the shit.
That's a husband joke, not a dad joke.
You're preparing.
No, kind of, but also like when your wife tells you she's cold, because that happens a lot. You just tell her to go stand in the corner, because it's 90 degrees. It works.
But we live in
Not
Florida. Just tell her to walk outside.
Oh yeah, technically, yeah. Where we are. Well, actually, today's pretty cold, surprisingly.
Yeah, it still hasn't
It's-
super warmed up here. What the crap?
No, it did. It's just going back and forth.
Yeah, it's like still doing the thing.
We're in that phase where it's like one day it's 85, the next day it's 65, like in the high, like which is
Florida, come on.
In other places, 65 is great. Here it's weird, and I think today the high is like 80, but it started off at like 57 or 50 something.
Oh,
today. Yeah, it's a big range. One form I need to like not wear any clothes. The other form I need to have like at least a jacket on, like a windbreaker or something, not like a heavy jacket.
But you like the cold.
I do like the cold, but I also don't want it to be. I don't want to have to like strip down after I've gotten cold. You know what I mean? Like I hate having to be in a windbreaker when it's just a little bit of a wind, and then a little bit of a breeze, I should say, and then by the end, like middle of the day, I'm like, okay, I gotta get down to my underwear because I'm so hot, I'm sweating.
Yeah, you want to stay consistent.
Yeah, it'd be nice if it was somewhere, like a 10-degree range is awesome. Because then you know what you're in for. When it's like 20 to 30, it's getting to be in this time of the year, especially that 20 to 30. It's like, okay, I definitely don't know what I need to wear, depending on where I am for my day.
All right, so there's still much I have to learn the Knights Blessing, but their faith and strength of will is nothing short of inspiring. I can see how they've built such a thriving community. It's a thriving community.
Yeah, it's a cult. Of course it's thriving. Anyway, alright.
Shula's like, we don't use that word here.
Who? Oh, yeah, we probably don't. Judging by the glint in Runar's eye, there's more for you to learn about Slitherborough.
No. Wipe that glint away. Nothing else.
You want to be blind like Ashtola?
They would love it. They'd be like, the darkness.
The darkness has returned. Oh, blessed be.
They probably are all like, yes, blindness is. They probably like have people blind the community, and they're like, you are the greatest master.
Yeah, instead of having Kool-Aid that kills everybody, they have Kool-Aid that makes you go blind. Which is just Kool-Aid, because if you drink enough heavy sugar, you get diabetes and go blind. So.
Oh my god. That's so sad.
You have returned. Very good. No doubt they were glad of your company. It has been too long since we have had visitors. Remember, if you have any questions or there's anything you need, do not hesitate to ask.
Where's the light warden?
You mention it.
We go kill it.
Speaking of which, we must arrange food and lodgings for your stay. As friends of Master Matoya, we cannot ask for payment, but if you would be willing to lend a hand, God, I'd rather.
Okay, what if I did pay though?
Yes, please give me the option.
What if we could pay instead?
I'm literally made of money. Can I please pay you? Okay,
I really want.
What do you want from there? Because
I don't want to be mean.
It doesn't matter. It's gonna be the same outcome.
I know, but he's been nice. He gave us part of his precious Ishtolan bathwater. That goes for a lot within the cult.
It's not that mean, really. You say I'd rather not. It's not I refuse to do it, or like it doesn't say.
It's rude.
It's not that rude. He's asking you if you want to. He didn't say you had to. I'll say I'd rather not.
Okay, you be the big man.
I'm always the big mean one.
Be my pleasure. I'm the okay.
This is bend over backwards to do whatever they ask.
What did yours say?
Mine, he says, "Come now. It is but a single task. As reward, I will give you an extra helping of my famous stew at dinner.
Made out of the same water that we used before.
It's so delicious. Oh, Master Matoya. We are fortunate indeed to play host to such generous souls. The task I have in mind is simple enough.
I need you to go into Master Matoya's room. You will find her bathing room and pipes leading off from the side.
A large trough full of water. Do not drink it. Bring all of it back to me, every drop. All I ask is that you take a jug and water the crops in the square. Oh, we need Master Matoya.
Alright, remember how we had the poop thing for the one people?
This has gotten way worse.
Worse than poop, you know what it is. It frickin' is. May I help too? The water is odd, and I don't know. Actually, you can open a different way. Okay, no. You know what? I've drawn the line.
I noticed you are wearing white, so never mind. She's a child. That's disgusting. Of course, one of you can do the filling and the other the watering. Oh. Wait, is she going to provide? I thought only Master Matoy can provide the bath water. Is he saying that the strangers are able to provide it as well?
This will go on forever if you let it.
Ursabel? When you have finished, she will be relieved to hear the crops have been tended to. While you take care of that, I will see to your room and a warm meal. Okay. Wait, he's gonna eat a warm meal while we're doing this work? What the heck?
Right then, I'll fill you water. Please don't say that. Please don't say. Wait, where's the John? Hold on, I gotta get this up. Hold on.
We are like 2 years, 3 years too late. R. Kelly is done, dude. Like, we don't have to do this joke.
I don't like where this is going.
Stop! This is kind of like a retro.
That's what I feel. That's what I freaking feel.
You took my camera feed off.
I got up, JonTron. Stop!
Oh.
I don't like where this is going.
Oh.
That whole thing?
Okay. I have the stream muted. Man, did you watch the latest,
Yes, I did watch the latest JonTron. Go watch JonTron if you did not. It's great.
Alright. Can we do spoilers for a JonTron?
Yeah, spoilers, my finger is up while JonTron, the newest JonTron that is a dating part 2. Go watch it. It's fantastic. Get off this stream and go watch that.
The one with the animals, right?
Oh!
One, when they got to the bird girl, he was like, I just can't. I was like, is he not gonna address his bird? Like, I thought.
That's what I was gonna say. I thought it was gonna be the jock thing. Yeah.
Like, as soon as he was like, I can't do this. I was like, is he gonna like do like a remembering jock? Like, it's gonna be like a little throwback? Because like he hasn't talked about it in forever. I guess maybe I don't know. Maybe he's still dealing with it. Maybe he's not happy he's gone. So I don't know. But like, you know, as soon as he mentioned it, I was like, oh, they're gonna make a jock joke for sure, because that makes sense. Like, even if you're like an old fan, it makes so much sense for him to make a reference to it, and he didn't. I was so disappointed with that, but like at the same time, that episode was really good. Like the first one was pretty fun. The second one was really good though.
What was this? Sorry. What was the end second one was that's right. I go to your house and oh my god, I evaluate. Oh my crap.
Sasha keeps making jokes about guys doing that, like that's a thing all guys do. And I was like, no, like, do you just remember the episode of SpongeBob? Like, why do you think that's a thing? Like, that's not like that's like a trope from like 80s like college movies. That's not a thing that actually happens. And then they like that. I haven't shown her the second episode. I don't think I should either one of them. Actually, she should watch both. But if she watches it, she's like, see, they do that. Look, they made a TV show about it. I'm gonna be so mad.
It's like, no, that guy's just creepy.
That's so creepy. And then let Dallas call him out like perfectly at the end, the final part, where he like looks so
like ashamed.
Ashamed of himself, and it's appropriate because what he was doing was absurd, and he knows it was absurd. And now he has to confront these girls in person. Like, what were they thinking when they made the idea for that show, and then told the guy to do that stuff? Like, MTV, why?
They didn't tell him to do that stuff. Like, that was him. That's just him being like.
No, I'm sure the script said like, yeah, go into their underwear. Like, he probably like had to ask because they like. I mean, it's not like MTV is not. You know, you're not supposed to be able to show. It wasn't anybody in their underwear, so I guess it's okay technically. But like, you're not supposed to like show that kind of stuff on TV, even for like a standard rating. So probably it was like a TV 14 or something if they just showed a pair of underwear even on the screen. I don't remember. Was it blurred out?
No, it was not.
It was
like
also,
there was no blurred stuff. I remember that. I was like, there's no blurred stuff here.
John's actual footage he was using was a like German dubbed or German subbed, I should say, not dubbed, German subbed version of it from YouTube. So it might have been like the German play of MTV, and they wouldn't censor anything because you can show like full nudity on German TV and they don't care, like without having any kind of warning. But
well, I don't know, but either way, it was creepy.
They have ads with like fully topless women in them, like just like orange juice ads. I've seen a few. It's really weird, but
it's so weird.
Yeah.
All right, spoiler finger down.
All
right, Minfilia.
Yeah.
Let's stay creepy, shall we?
Because John needs the views because he's worried that the format doesn't work, but it totally does. Sorry.
This was the only jug I could find was small enough to lift and for me to fit in. I mean, but I'm afraid there's a crack at the bottom. We need to hurry to the garden before the water leaks out. What? Take the jug of the square before the content. Just repair the jug. Get a different jug. You have 45 seconds to complete the task. If you fail, return to. Oh, are you now going to be like? Oh shoot, we're already running out of time. Okay, bye. Are we finally doing the World of Warcraft like little missions thing? Like what the crap?
Yeah, we are, and we can't even use sprint. They actually made us auto sprint. It's cool. I was gonna say, speaking of JonTron videos, you should just get the flex tape.
Fetch another one. Flex.
We did it. Wait.
It works underwater.
It's so absurd.
I was like,
they actually proved afterwards that doesn't actually work that well.
Oh, really?
Like underwater particularly, and then also like flex tape doesn't. The seal is good, but it doesn't last long enough.
Water for the plot? No, I need more. Give me more.
Fill it up.
Let's refill the jug.
Gross.
Let me just take a moment. Okay.
She's totally thinking these. This isn't bath water.
It's just normal water. She filled it from the well. That's how this works.
FBI agents. Totally normal.
Normal water, FBI.
Yes, sir, Mr. CIA. This man over here. Take him.
Just point to me through the stream.
Yes.
They just like climb through.
Oh, I think we're done actually. Looks like we gotta talk.
Epsilion, Icarus, what is your address again? Let me just ask.
Icarus.
What?
We gotta talk to Is
oh my god, we don't have to go back. Okay.
No, she's right here. She's an Aura. Oh, yeah, she's not. She's a Dark Elf. Wait, is she Aura? She's Dark Elf. What are these?
She's one of the elf people.
Do Elvins get blue skin? I don't remember that.
They can.
Not Elven. What are they called in this? Elvins?
I don't know. They're elves. I don't care.
I really wish they just kept them the same name, because it's literally the same design. It's just a new engine.
It's a different thing.
It's the same thing. Even the Mithra are the same as the Makoto.
This isn't Final Fantasy 11.
And
it's the new game.
Are the same as the
It's new universe.
I played the same race in 12.
New universe. Even though the dog people we encountered have the same name as they do in every Final Fantasy, and Moogles are called the same universe.
Moonus.
Yeah, the Moonus.
Moogles are different though. They're like across different iterations of Final Fantasy. They're exactly the same in every one. They don't change.
Fine, but the new bit.
They could change a little bit. There are some slight differences because they obviously the game engine improved, but also sometimes they give them more character and stuff and give them other things they didn't have before.
All right, what you got?
Some of them they're just like mobs. Oh yeah, you want me to read? Where do you want it?
I'll do her because who knows if the Lion Man's gonna show up.
Yeah, that's true.
Well met, travelers. I observed you earlier speaking with the others. Have you need of something? We're gonna take down the light worm and bring the dark.
We put the piss water on the plants, dude.
Yeah. No, not piss water. Very special bathing water.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
You watered the crops. Oh, that's good. I won't have to be the one to provide the water this time. Just like good God, this is a cult. Every woman just like, oh my
yes, fresh new
pores.
I was trying to think a way of saying fluids. It didn't.
She holds up Minfilia's arm. What are you looking for? The size of your pores? Yes, this will sweat nicely.
Oh, they use sweat. Oh, okay. I thought you were going to.
Well, I mean, that's the point of bathwater, right? Is it's the sweat and just
Why are you
natural fluids?
It's the dirty buildup on your body. You shouldn't be sweating in the bathwater.
No, but the sweat you built up.
If you're sweating in your bathwater, you're doing something wrong.
No. The sweat you built up,
I mean, yeah, but it should be dirt at that point. It's not gonna be sweat anymore, technically. It'll be residual. The fluid's gone. It should be dried, and it should be the dirt filled.
The point is, it's still the disgusting residual sweat and dead skin and stuff from the pores and the skin of the person.
It's your filth, is what it is.
Don't call it that.
What it is.
Blasphemy.
That's why they stopped Belle Delphine from selling it when she did that for real.
Oh my god.
Because it was a health hazard. Can you imagine? Like, it literally the jar should have had biohazard waste labels on them. That's what it is. You don't know what her body has on it or what diseases she could have that would now be in that water. It's disgusting.
You buy at your own risk.
And some people are drinking it.
Don't drink right after you say that. How? It doesn't matter. It's like when you watch gross stuff on TV and then you can't eat.
Oh my gosh, what was I doing? I was eating dinner by myself because my wife went out to hang out with some friends randomly one night, and I was like, okay, sure, and I was eating dinner by myself. I was watching something while I was eating, and it was like the most gross thing. And I was like, how am I eating still? Like, how am I just sitting through this eating? I had like a existential crisis over the fact that I could just continue eating and it didn't even bother me anymore. I've gotten to that point.
I've been watching Game Grumps for 10 plus years, so I'm immune now.
Oh, you watch the Yogscast Cake special with them, right? You should really be.
Yes. Oh my god. No, that's just normal Aaron. That's just Aaron on every 10-minute power hour.
I'll say
everything is just him eating disgusting crap.
I meant them trying to cook particularly. I know when they've done a few other videos, they've done cooking stuff. Them cooking, not good. Like.
Oh yeah, everything that Aaron touches becomes disgusting, like trough food. It's gross, man. He's eaten like every Snickers put together in one bow. He's drank every soda that has different weird tastes of butter flavor, corn, stuff like that.
Oh, he did those. Oh my gosh, I haven't.
And everything poured into one, and he drank it.
My brother-in-law's mom got him that, and he didn't want any of them, and he ended up giving them to me. So I drank a few of them. Some of them weren't bad. Some of them were like just normal sodas. They just had weird names. Like there was one with like Dragon's Blood. It was just cherry Coke. It tasted fine. It was like a slightly heavier syrup than normal, but it was just cherry Coke flavor, so it's fine. But there was one that was like I don't remember what it was called. Like might have been like drool, like goblin's drool or something stupid. I don't remember what they called it, something gross, and it was like licorice flavored, so it was supposed to be like, I guess like a root beer, but I was like, oh, I can't do this. Yeah, like black licorice flavor.
All right, hold on, let me continue the creepy. I have been. No, you're good. No, this is. I'm going in tandem with you because we're still not done. Rather distracted as of late. Ishtola's beautiful givings have just caused me to go into raptures whenever I bathe myself.
I thought it was going to turn into like all the women know what all their water sources are is other women, and so they refuse to drink, so they're all just dehydrated. And they're asked to provide more water, and the men are all just deviants and just enjoy it no matter who it comes from.
Watering the crops was always Todia's duty, but she is no longer with us. She could not provide. This is awful. This is our worst ad-lib added addendums that we've ever done.
Yeah, usually they're much more innocent than this. I'm not sure what's
happening. They're always got an edge of but this is like they're always questionable, but this is real bad.
It's like goofy voices we give to like the weird one-off.
No, but I mean we always give some stupid addendum to how people function. Like the poop people and stuff. And Ishola being a robot.
That wasn't even us messing around though. They literally made us pick up piles of poop. That was the mission. It was literally that.
But what I'm saying is we always go with it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's never been terrible. This one has actually been the worst. We have since taken to sharing the duty, though never with guests. You are most kind. Stop writing it like this.
Maybe they intended for this. Maybe this is what they want.
No, Yoshipi's so innocent. He wouldn't let that happen.
I mean, Yoshi-P can't have his hand in everything. This is a stupid side. I mean, he probably did give directions on how the village should work and what their aesthetic is, but he probably didn't read every line down, especially translated English.
So this is how it works. Yes, Yoshi-P, sir. This is how it works. We're just gonna make sure to do some translating correctly.
Yoshi's just yes. TV and pink fetish into this game.
Stop!
Yes,
Don't be search the poor man's name. That's on
I'm
us.
just saying, he might have one, and I'm not king shaming. I mean, a little bit, but
Is there anything else we could do to help? No, Ophelia, there's not. We're done here. We could plant something if you like. I don't even want to go into what that could mean.
yeah,
There is no need. The plot is small, it is true, but it provides us with enough to survive. We ask for no more. We will live on the myriads of water that... They're planting food for food, alright? They're actually planting food. There's normal vegetables.
There are 12 vegetables growing right now. That's all they have.
Yeah. That's why Ophelia says, I don't know how you manage.
Yeah.
I'm a voracious eater. Have the blessed not considered leaving? Life should be easier among almost anywhere else. I can understand why you might say that, but the easiest path isn't always the right one. Ours is the most difficult, and others would not understand. Tell me, do you know our history, how our faith came to be? I don't want to. Not with what we gave it. Once there was a streamer. She provided the way. Alright, that's it. We're done. That's it. I'm doing the whole line. We're done here.
Let's stop it.
Yes, I believe so. The Knights Blessed was initially formed for those who lost their homes in the wake of the flood. What began as an occasional gathering of survivors eventually grew into a community, but ultimately decided to strike out on its own in the Ratika Great... I see you have read the history. Yeah, thanks for sharing that. There is a history that is told, and one that is lived. Like so many in those times, the first of the Knights Blessed lost everything. Their homes, their loved ones, all they held dear. To make matters worse, none could say what became of the souls of those lost to the flood, when their bodies were reborn as sinners. The people were without answers, without hope, their gods having drowned along with everything else. It seemed that nothing was beyond the reach of the light. But soon they realized that where there is light, there must be darkness. And in that truth they found new faith, a belief that the souls of the departed could find yet peace beyond these burned skies and the sunless sea above. That is why we pray, for the passage of wayward souls unto that blessed black abyss, for the return of the night, that we might someday look upon the kingdom of heaven with our own eyes. Oh, Dario! We remain in these words.
Sorry.
For the same reason our founders first chose them, that we may lead lives of simplicity, with the shade of these trees as a constant reminder of our faith. With so many seeking paradise and no more, it's refreshing to find people who value a humbler existence. Meanwhile, fat baby man.
Don't take away my Ophelia. I needed to control the monsters.
I need her. Okay, what? We tried to not make it creepy and went back.
Well, we should make him be that. We should make him be like Hedonism bot or something from Futurama.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, my soul.
A set of grapes. Like I don't know, vine of grape. I don't know what you can say now. Something like that.
You are kind to say so. Many consider our way of life foolish, and some would even call it very creepy and off-putting. And so it must seem to those who yet cling to their worldly possessions, aside from the beautiful springs of life which we bear. Okay, I'm sorry, it fit. In times such as these, when everything can be taken away in an instant, it is all too easy to lose sight of why we are fight to go on living. The pathwater, if we didn't make it very clear. It is not to hold fast to material things, but to hold fast to those who went before us in our hearts, to keep alive the legacy they have left us. This we must do for them, our children, and the generations yet unborn. Meaning and purpose, the theme. To keep their legacy alive. like Benfilius before me, which is what we're looking at here. That's the point. Did you catch it?
Hmm.
Do you need to spell it out more?
Wow, these shadows are terrible.
Yeah, they're bad, man.
Like,
what is my shadows
yeah.
on? Hold on, let me take a look here.
I think we're both on max probably. It looks like we're about the same. And
No,
both of us have good friends to play this.
Shadows, movement physics. Is it the display settings?
Your shadow softening is on strong. You scroll back up, there's a few things you just passed over them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Under graphic settings. So you have.
Oh, yeah. Glare's on standard, but everything else is high.
Shadow quality is a section below general.
Oh, shadows
themselves. And then below that, there's shadow quality. And shadow quality you have set to the highest setting, right? At 2480. Yeah.
All the highest.
And then you have cascading is best, and your softening is strong. You have all the shadows on. And this is like as good as it gets. Like you can't really, yeah.
This is the best you can get.
Oh, why did that turn?
Uh,
Them darkening and radial blur should never be on. Those are awful.
Awful,
Also,
terrible. Why do they exist?
Yeah, HBAO plus quality is good. There you go.
Oh man, not to take another like break, for like tangent, but the other thing that I was going to talk about. Ooh, look at this dragon. That's pretty cool.
Oh, do you have enabled dynamic resolution on, by the way?
Was that a
It's
person?
new.
Oh, hold on.
That dragon? No, that's a mount. I forgot what it's called, but I've seen it before.
Oh, okay. Adjust resolution levels. Okay. Should I do it?
Yeah. You don't have to if your system's running smooth. Let's figure at 60. You don't care about going higher than 60. Wait, why is my game locked at 60?
To make it the smoothest experience. We don't want you reaching too high, sir.
But my screen supports.
We wouldn't want you reaching too high and ruining the experience, sir.
They changed. That's why the screen was doing that weird blackout thing for a while. Oh my gosh, I was wondering. Uh-oh. Did I crash?
No, I can still see you.
No, I'm still on stream, but I think my game crashed.
Did it crash? Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did go like to the weird thing. Because yours crashed, I'm gonna turn that thing off because.
It's coming back. It's coming back. No, it's not that. I changed the frame rate. It's coming back. I think it's just taking a second. I might have to restart the game. Actually, oh no, why did I do this? Oh no.
You can do that. That's fine. While you're doing that, while he's doing that, yesterday I hung out with my little brother. If anyone was on stream last night, you would hear that. If you weren't, that's fine. But I was hanging out with my little brother, and because we haven't hung out in a while, and I love him, and he's doing good. But if anyone wants to offer prayers, he's got like just some stuff going on. He's good, but he needs prayers. But we went together. We ate, but before we ate, we went. And just as the brothers there, we were brothers and watched a movie.
Oh.
A brothers movie. Can you guess?
I really want to make a bad joke so bad. You set me up for it so well. My wife wouldn't like that one either. But
Super Mario Bros! Yay!
I mean, there's no other Brothers movies out right now.
So it was okay. So my rendition, I agree with what Scott Falco says on YouTube.
Your rendition?
Not my rendition. My synopsis. My
Your
review.
review.
It is. He put it as a roller coaster, and I agree with that. It is very bright, vibrant, fun, and fast, but it's not deep. Like it's just like it is a very fun popcorn movie. You just sit down, count your brain off, and have a good time. It's not bad by any means. The only thing I can hit it for is that yes, the pacing's really bad. The pacing's not good. It moves way too fast. Like they switch things so quickly. It needed another like 20 minutes. It's only an hour 30. Other than that, though, it is very fun. It is very fun. But I do agree with what he said. If someone has played Mario, which who the heck hasn't at this point, then you'll probably enjoy it. I would recommend it, definitely. It's really fun. If someone hasn't played Mario, like I guess my mom or something, right, probably won't be the best because there's just a lot of references and fun stuff, but it's not. The plot's very simple, but they don't. The world is established in a way where it's like, oh, you know what Mario is, right? So yeah, let's just move through and move as if the world's already established, basically.
Wait, really? They do that? They don't.
They talk about how things work, but they move so fast. It's like this does this, yeah, okay. Like with power ups, she says like, oh yeah, we use power ups. You grab them and then do, and if you get hit, they go away. Okay, let's go, and that's it. That's like
okay. That's pretty simple.
Yeah, it's like very simple. It's like very simple. You just accept the world for what it is. Which, if you play Mario, you're like, oh yeah, I know this world. I know how this world works. Absolutely, accept immediately. But if you don't, it's like, wait, well, how does this work? Why is it like they just go? But it is fun. It's very fun. It looks amazing and is very fluid. There's one fight in the middle. I won't say what fight it is, but there's one fight in the middle that the end part of the fight is just so fluid and beautiful. Like, it's so well animated. And it's a final fight too, like everything. But like that one I was watching, I was like, dang, that looks good. Yeah, it's very, very fun. It's very fun. But it is like a roller coaster. You're like having fun on it. You go through the roller coaster and you're like, man, that was a good time. Maybe I'll jump on the roller coaster again sometime. And that's it. So, but yeah, I mean, I would love, a lot of people have been saying on like Twitter and stuff, don't do this, but honestly, I'd be fine with it. I would love to have a cinematic universe, an NCU, instead of MCU, because it's Nintendo CU. Because they got so many properties.
Oh, I know. I thought you were going to say just another MCU because it's the Mario Cinematic Universe. But
No, but Nintendo. Like Kirby, Zelda, Samus, all kinds of stuff.
Some about maybe doing a spin-off for Donkey Kong, and then also probably for Zelda. You know, Zelda's not... I've heard there's Easter eggs. I haven't watched anything about it, but I did read something about there is an Easter egg that implies Zelda could be coming potentially.
I didn't see it, but there is one line, I won't spoil the movie, but there is one line where Peach looks to the sky and she says, there's so many universes out there. Like, she says something like that, so it's like, oh, well, then
that's
just...
for Mario Galaxy or something.
Yes, I mean, that is just, I bet you anything we're gonna go there, because you know they're
I'm pretty sure, because there was the...
which means...
That was in the trailer.
Space Mommy's coming in.
Yeah, that's a hug.
Mommy? Sorry.
She's too popular not to put her
Sorry.
in.
Being straight, she is. That's a good design right there.
So, your favorite princess was in it there, right?
Nope, she was not there. That piece of garbage, loudmouth, boisterous, annoying tick.
What?
No, it was just Peach.
Paulina?
Oh! I thought you were talking about Daisy, who is a piece of crap.
I was talking about Daisy, but I don't want to mess with you.
No, there's the Easter egg for Paulina.
I heard there's an Easter egg. I thought you, that's just Pauline. You're right, Pauline.
Pauline, sorry. Oops. Whoops.
My bad. Yeah, didn't, your brother likes Daisy, right? That was his favorite?
Not really. I don't think he ever had anything.
Someone played her in the, like, Mario sports games. I think it was your brother.
Maybe. I mean, he doesn't have, like, the biggest attachment to any character.
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
He was just like,
you and I refused to play her. Or,
nope.
I played Peach occasionally on some games.
Peach is fine. She's cool in the movie. I liked her in the movie.
They should have added her to Smash.
What?
Wait, she's in Smash I'm talking about? Oh, wait,
yeah, Smash, yeah. Oh, she's high tier in Smash.
I guess they should have added her, oh my gosh, the Peach, platformer, they should add more of that content to Smash, what I was going to say. Sorry. I guess would have included Daisy, probably, because Daisy's in that as a playable character as well. But... And you do the costume with Daisy. Anyway, I don't know.
They have Daisy in there now. She's just Echo, though.
Is she playable?
Yeah, she's playable. She's Echo Fighter. She operates the same as Peach.
I forgot about Echo Fighters. I thought that was in a concept.
A lot of Echo Fighters now, though, are not just the other one. Like, Young Link is not Link, not at all anymore. Young Link is old Link gameplay. New Link gameplay is very different. He's Breath of the Wild Link. So he has detonatable bombs. He has upper range that's a bit different. Yeah, he's different. They all have, like, they have similar movesets, but they're different.
Speaking of Breath of the Wild, are you excited for
Weapons still break. Don't care.
Is Tears of the Kingdom still weapon breaking? I don't know. I mean,
Yep, they confirmed it.
I don't
Bye.
care if they I'll still play it. I mean, I'm just.
Do weapons still
like,
break? Yep. Okay, tell me when they don't.
I'm trying to finish Breath of the Wild now because I haven't actually finished it before myself. I've seen the end.
I need to play Wolong Dynasty. I heard that was pretty good.
What?
That game that's here on Steam that's kind of like Elden Ring-ish. Wolong Dynasty? Wolong Dynasty?
Wulong Dynasty. I thought you said Forlorn Dynasty. I was like, what is that? I've never heard of that before.
The Forlorn Dynasty.
I mean, that sounds cool, but I did not know what that was. But yeah, I'm back now, by the way. Sorry. And everything's good. I don't know why the game crashed. I literally came back into the game and turned on the same setting from the start menu and it was fine. So I don't know what happened.
It's good optimization.
It was probably something stupid. I don't know.
Done tending to the crops already?
Yeah, you sicko.
I've tended all of them.
Very good. It should not be long before your room is ready.
No.
There it is. I wish they'd give more context. That's a dude. An elven dude. There are hyenas in the Pride Lands.
The hyenas.
In the woods. Sun Eaters. I fear they may have the touch.
They got the power! Very good. Very good. Very good.
Where? Show me where they touched you.
We're on this doll.
Yeah. Can you point on the little elven doll where they touched you?
In the grove to the southwest. For mercy, they've yet to wander any closer to Slitherbarrow.
Then we have no need to engage. Inform the guard that no one is to set foot outside the village until they have moved on.
They're coming. But, sir, what of Todia's Heartstone? It must be retrieved before the service.
Of all the times for senators to appear.
We need the Heartstone to be placed at the foot of the bath as we indent for the water to ferment within.
I'm trying to see if there's any other Brothers movies out right now.
Not really. No. A
A
Band of Brothers. Is it called Band of Thieves? Band of Brother of Thieves or what?
It's Honor Among Thieves. Isn't
That's
it?
kind of a Band of Brothers.
Yeah.
Brother.
John Wick has his dog. That's like a brother, right?
Sure.
Yeah, there's pretty much nothing out. Oh, Spirit Away live on stage. Oh yeah, my sister-in-law.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Today. Yeah, there's not really much out in theaters that has much to do with Brothers right now, other than Mario Bros.
The good old Mario Bros.
How'd they do that? How'd they pull it off? There's like, I mean, I'm sure the other movies have brothers in them, but like nothing's particularly about brothers.
They chose a good time to release the movie. They were smart.
Yeah. The only competition it has is John Wick, which that's not gonna really. Or the Dungeons and Dragons is a family movie that could pull them in. There's the Evil Dead Rise.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
And Reinfeld all came out. This is not Halloween. I guess we're
Reinfeld's not horror though.
It's comedy horror. There's like gory violence in it, like really bloody gory violence in it. So it's like some people would be unnerved by it, but it's done like a satirical way, so it's kind of goofy. Well, I would probably really enjoy it without being scared at all. You know what I mean? But like,
Nick Cage.
Also, there's a movie called Nefarious I've never heard of. That looks like it's also in that same kind of genre, like another horror movie.
I heard about that before.
Now.
Sounds familiar.
But yeah, I don't understand why there's so many horror movies right now in April.
I have no idea.
I guess it's a 6-month offset from Halloween, so we have to get the
sure
stuff in. You know, we get the. They at Disney they had a celebration called the halfway to Halloween.
Oh, okay.
It's just like a product promotion thing. They don't even actually do. They do announcements for what they're gonna do for the not so scary special they do for Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
But like I saw a thing that they're like toting that as a new thing, like the midway point of the year is called halfway Halloween. I'm like, we really got to celebrate that we're almost there 6 months out because
It's an event, which means
well, it's an event that makes money, particularly.
that's what I was doing. I was
sell
doing
a ton of merchandise. Yeah, I didn't see that. Sorry, I wasn't watching the stream.
I
I was all time looking at the movies. I had to have so many screens.
You're
There's so
not
many screens.
involved with my streams.
I was all time
It's
looking at
almost
movies.
like you don't have any involvement as he sits on stream, literally making the content.
Absolutely zero engagement on the stream.
Alright.
You did laugh at my bathwater joke.
That's disgusting. Stop talking about that.
Are you just gonna leave them alone?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's his dialogue. Yeah.
Under normal circumstances, we would not hesitate in striking the beast down. But if they indeed have the touch, I will not risk them corrupting one of our own.
Yeah, that's a pretty strong policy.
But what about what you said about the stone?
What stone
Stone is this?
420, bro. Sorry.
A few days past, Todia, a child of the Knights Blessed, was slain by the Sen Eaters. We succeeded in retrieving her body, but in our haste, we failed to notice her necklace has gone. Strung it... Oh my gosh. Strung it was a pendant of jade. Strung to it was a pendant of jade. I'll get there eventually. Her heartstone. All of the Knights Blessed are given such a stone at birth. It is the most valuable possession one can own.
It's a rock. Yeah.
So valuable.
I hope it's made of something rare, at least.
It is custom to present the heartstone of the deceased at their funeral as an offering to the heavens, but now, just go get a different rock. It doesn't matter.
I found it!
Yeah, that's
It's
right.
Mr. Crab's prized possession, his first dollar!
You just lie to the kids, you know? That's all it is. One of
What
those
if-
things.
What if I could find it for you? Oh!
I'm immune to the touch.
I've experienced fighting Sin Eaters, and the light's corruption does not touch me like it does others. I am of the light. Blasphemy! And to think I was looking forward to bathing in your presence.
Gross.
You know, no, standing before you and enraptured within
Being
your...
showered with her gifts. Obviously what you're saying, right?
Woo!
Bathing with her presence.
Woo! For
Alright.
bad people, this is an 18+ stream that you have to click in to get into. It's a Christian-based stream.
Is that your new jingle?
That's my new jingle.
It's an 18+ stream, and it's a good Christian stream.
You have to
We're
click
people
in
like
to
you
get
ourselves.
in here.
Click it or get quick out? I don't know.
Click it or click out. Click it or quit out.
That sounds bad. Master Matoya called you Menphilia, did she not? Are you truly the Menphilia? Descended from the Oracle?
If so, we must burn you at the stake, because, you know, blasphemy.
I just want Menphilia doing the Armstrong bit. Our bloodline is powerful. It was passed on
This
from generation to
immunity to
generation.
light has been passed on the Armstrong family. Fortress! Woman Hawkins reference, everyone.
The way he said it, the descendant of the Oracle, made me think of that.
That is like the best thing Dub has ever done in
Yeah,
anything. It's like Dub's dumb. That gives me hope.
Yeah, I don't know.
So freaking good.
Not every bit of that original run was bad. Most
No,
of
I
it-
just mean the dub instead of some. Like dub instead of something.
of the dub part. Like most of the dub was okay.
It was fine. You know me. I'm just like.
There are certain parts, certain voices in that are not right, and then like certain reads are not good either. But some of them are pretty spot on. Like they did a good job. There's a lot of stuff with I can't remember his name now. It's been too long. The guy with the tattoos.
Oh shoot.
This
Not
one, I can't think of his
Stain
name.
because that's my hero. Shoot. He has like a one-word name. Crap.
It's not coming soon.
It's not going to be either. Gosh dang it.
But yeah,
The dude who has the destroy things arm.
his voice actor's good, but some of his line reads, like, I don't think they had the direction right or something. It just didn't sound.
Well, I mean,
like,
that's the problem with dub. It's not the dubber's fault a lot of the times. It's that this doesn't translate to the correct amount of time.
It's not even translation. It was like the voice actor didn't understand what he was saying. Like, he didn't understand the emotion. Or they like told him not to show emotion because that character is weirdly emotionless sometimes.
Mhm.
So it's like he had a hard time like juggling how
Scar.
to write the line. But Scar. That makes sense. Yeah, because the Scar.
Yeah.
But like most of the reads are pretty good, but there's just a few of them I remember like that wasn't good. Like that was not how. Like that's not how that line should have been read. It didn't make sense for it to be.
Hence why
in that
sub is
context.
superior.
I don't think it's a dub sub thing. I think it's more of like a.
I have very rarely seen anything in sub that did not have the emotional inflection it needed. They always nail it.
Japanese, so you don't know if it's being nailed though. You don't understand.
But you do. You can get the cadence of it. That's bull crap.
I mean,
that's bull.
But also, there's also cultural barriers. You're not gonna understand exactly how they're.
No, but with the subtitles there, plus the like inflection,
yeah,
you can tell.
You can get the meaning out of the subtitles, but you can't really understand exactly what the emotional state is. Also, don't try to pull that with Japanese people, especially because they don't even know what they're supposed to feel like. They have to have someone on the TV to tell them how to feel.
So, American ain't much different.
I mean, we don't really have the same kind of because we don't do that. Like, you have commentary, but you don't have. They tell people how to think, not how to feel. In America, more so.
Twitter would like to disagree. We're on this now? Oh, this is our thing we're dying for now. Okay, I feel bad about this thing. No, that absolutely is.
There's bandwagoning for sure. That's not what I was talking about. But yeah, I mean, what I was referring to is how on Japanese television they'll have a person in the corner showing you their face so you know how to react to things, because otherwise you wouldn't know how to.
Oh, well, isn't that just like audience reaction stuff? Like, hey, laugh here, laugh track.
It's literally a host, and they make them do it because they want to make sure that everyone knows how they're supposed to feel when they're watching.
Oh, that is odd. That's different.
Yeah, it's almost like the country just assumes everyone in the country is autistic, and they just can't understand emotion, so they have to have someone else show them how they should feel, so that way they can be appropriate.
I didn't know that was a thing. That's weird.
In the Western world, it's a bit different. It's more like we have an agenda. We want you to think this way, not to feel this way. Like you need to understand how this works from our perspective, and we'll tell you how it works. And we won't give you any arguments or any other way of discerning and making your own decision. But we'll tell you exactly what we think. The most biased nonsense. Not actual argument, full of
full discernment, full like.
I was saying like they don't use any oh my gosh, full fallacies, full logical fallacies.
Yeah.
So they'll just give you that nonsense rather than actually. But that's the Western way. It's not how you should feel, but what you should think. It's a bit different perspective. But no.
Yeah, Armstrong's great. Good dub.
Yeah.
One of the only times you ever hear me say that.
I mean, I like the brothers, the Elric and Alphonse voices are like the voice actors.
They're fine. Yeah, they're fine.
Pretty appropriate for the most part.
Even so, I dare not ask you to risk your life for the blessed.
I understand how you feel, but I can't stand by knowing that your people are in need and I can help. Please let me do this. I want to prove I'm not a little girl anymore.
Freaking Thancred sees her going out. Celia, where the crap are you going? Your corner is right here.
Very well, but if your danger proves too great, you must retreat. I could never forgive myself if we were to force to hold a second service.
None.
I totally forgot about Thancred. What if he returns what I do? I don't want the switching stick.
What?
Thancred doesn't need to know.
What Thancred don't know won't hurt him.
Which one do you want to do?
I don't care. I'll do the opposite, whatever you do. I don't care. That's the same.
What Thancred doesn't know won't hurt him.
I'll do. Don't worry.
What? Do you mean to say you'll come with me?
Is that the same thing?
For me, she said,
"Thank you. With you at my side, I've said we can deal with them in no time at all."
Very good.
Yeah.
Your wife would be proud with that British accent.
Thank you. Hurry up before he returns.
Go swiftly, and may the shadows keep you both. You had 2 dialogues, I only had 1.
Oh, I'm a big man.
I don't know why they
I'm
do
a
that
big
sometimes.
dialogue man right over here.
Read all the dialogue.
I got all the dialogue, all the sentences. Grammar. Grammar.
Just like grammar used to make. Sorry.
Put me on your back.
What? Oh, put me on your back. I thought you said I'm glad you're back. I was like, oh, thanks.
I mean, yes, but also no.
But also, no. Is it this way? Wait, hold on.
Yeah, this is a little confusing. I think it's that path
I
to
have
our
to like go outside, yeah, through.
Yeah,
here.
right there,
Like,
yeah. And it's gonna lead us out, and then you have to
windy road, yeah.
finagle your way over.
Gotta get outside the cave city. Old cave city here.
An old cave city.
Careful, don't get tongue-tied when you say that. You might say something bad.
Cave city?
Don't try it. You're gonna do it on accident. What is this music? Oh, you have mount music playing.
No, I don't actually. I turned that off.
Oh, okay. The environmental music is really weird. It sounds like
This sounds like Nier Automata music.
yeah. You're talking. I was gonna say the other thing that made me think of was you know the
There's to our left.
I know. I'm following the paths. I'm going to the woods and attacking monsters.
Oh, right.
There's like a little path here.
Ah, good point.
Yeah. I guess it's due left. No, here you go. Yeah.
Oh, there she is. There she is.
The opera in Fifth Element.
I've never seen
Anything
Fifth Element.
about
Well,
Oh my
okay, no.
God.
I've seen Nostalgia Critic's review of it with my dad. He explained a little more in the movie than the show.
I'm surprised your dad didn't make you watch it. It's a pretty good movie. It's a good sci-fi.
Okay, you ready to do Destination?
One of Sasha's favorite movies, actually. She loves it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I did the Destination already, sorry.
That's okay, I'm right behind you. Look around, look around, look around, look around.
Back to back, dog. Schacter 2 factor. Well, my version we're really close because I'm huge, and yours, look, you guys are way farther apart.
There, the Sin Eaters.
You can feel their presence at a distance.
Oh man, they're like,
Gorgeous, right? Absolutely beautiful. I'm just kidding.
nah, I'm not really into that look.
It's not. Oh, you don't like the Valkyries?
They're fine.
I was hoping there would only be one.
Yeah, oh man, what are we gonna do?
I don't like how we're hiding. You can't even see them. You're way too small. At least I can see over the roots a little bit of the tree.
I take your
Why
word
is she
for
just
it.
standing in the bush?
There's no way we can search for the stone without dealing with them first.
Then we kill them.
Kill them.
Then let's get to it. Then I'm gonna pick that because it's like that's what I just said. It's like, well, let's kill them.
I'm gonna ask her, what do you propose we do?
What? Should we
Or
make a
see
plan
strong.
first?
What did she say for you?
Fighting them together here would make a lot of noise, which might attract beast or other eaters. Beast or other eaters, sorry. I love. But if we fought them separately and quietly, we might not have to worry about that.
Though there are only two.
I nod.
I'll draw one away. You deal with the other.
In my mind, she said, "All right, then I'll draw one away." So it's a little bit different, but close.
All right, you little piece of crap.
So we're splitting them up. We're doing the old splitty. Mick.
We're doing the splitting.
I was just saying splitty cave city.
I'm not gonna say that second word that came to mind.
It's the old splitty wicket. Is that what you're gonna go for?
No.
It's sticky wicket, but I fight. Oh, I do lunge. Big lunge. Another big lunge.
This is the gameplay, everyone.
Dragon sight. Faint. Oh, yeah, I don't need that right now. Oh, I did that one. Garcus Claw. How do you say that one?
Dragon Claw!
Disembowel. I need you to draw. Okay, you go. Never mind.
Dead.
I wanted to get behind it. One of us should always be behind it.
You gotta be behind.
Since whoever's I usually end up for some reason getting on the eye.
Yeah, you do.
I don't know why. You do more damage, so you should get it.
Put me on your back. What are you doing?
Oh, I don't know. I thought you were. I don't know. Confused. I was ready to fight some more.
I have Epsilion. I'm confused.
No, I just want to fight. So. Oh wait.
I just wanna. Kill more
Yeah,
things.
it's like right at the edge of this area.
She wandered way off.
So many beetles. What?
She wandered way off.
Yeah. Yeah, she fought that one way out in the corner. She's probably getting killed.
No!
I mean, not like a one or two. I'm just saying, like, that's probably what it's going to be like. She's like, their health,
No!
trying to win this helm beetle. Damn it!
Oh no, not another beetle. Don't let it kill us. Not like that Heracross last night.
Oh, has it happened to you last? Oh no! Wait, where's? Oh, there she is. Is he done? Don't
Is
chase
she
her.
on the ground or no, she's just like
She's right
moving.
here. She's crouched. She's probably hurt.
She got touched.
Insert name here. There you are. It's done. Though I feel I was a bit careless. I'll do better next time, I promise.
There won't be a next time.
Push it into my angel ring.
No, stop.
You do it the voice or think of
I'm
that.
fine. You don't need to worry about me. More importantly, we should have to find that heartstone. You said it was made of a jade, right? I'll search over there in the bush.
Why the fuck are we supposed to find like a tiny little gemstone? That was a brush.
Yeah, wait a second. We knew where she died that well? Like, they...
I think they told us the
that-
area and they were like, oh, there's the Sin Eaters.
You see how big the area is? Holy guacamole.
Well, at least they glow.
At least they glow. There's been...
They glow now? They glow now.
Oh, I see spots. Are you gonna check that one?
I guess. I don't know if we have the same one though.
I see another one over here. I saw the one you're going to. I'm gonna check this one over here. Oh, you're saying it might be randomized when they actually
Yeah,
have
I'm
it?
worried about that.
I've never seen them do that, but they could start doing that because that wouldn't be unreasonable. There's nothing here.
Did you find out?
No, the one I'm at. Oh,
But
wait,
did
there's a
you?
weird-
But did you find it?
Oh wait, Lou Reek is a different quest, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a
you-
different quest. That's a different quest too.
It's right here, though. We should do it while we're here. It's literally right here outside.
Well, let's do it once we finish this one.
Okay.
Oh my god,
Oh,
no,
they got
leave me
spots.
alone!
You're in. I was wondering. I was like, why am I hearing combat music? I'm not in combat.
Ophelia, protect me.
I'm a nimble dodger.
Ophelia, protect me.
Okay, that didn't have it.
Did someone already checked?
Yeah, you already did that one.
Well, why isn't
I-
it
yeah,
going
it
away?
comes back. I just realized that too. I did the same one twice.
That's stupid!
Walked away to check out Lou Reek. That's a tree.
Is that a tree?
That's a tree.
That's a tree right there. What that is.
Oh, is it?
The crap is this thing?
Did you do this one?
No,
This tree? Maybe it's this one.
I did not.
It's not far from where we started.
Is that it? Did you find it? Are we done?
You brush away the leaves and uncover a brilliant green gem.
Great.
That's this one. There's
Give
also
it-
like. a lot of
Give it
leaves
to
left.
me!
Give it to me. Oh, fuck, that sweet fresh stuff.
Where are you going?
I was playing with the tree.
Oh, okay.
Got lots of doorways.
How do you
and stuff.
play
It's
with
cool.
a tree besides climb it, I guess?
I mean, I was playing around, walking through the inside of it, like hide and seek stuff. These dang beetles, man.
Freaking Heracross. Freaking throat chop, dark move, freaking fighting
Heracross is
bug
so
type.
good. Heracross is so good though.
Yeah, he's very high stat. It would have been nice to catch it! Spoilers.
Yep.
Did you have any luck?
Here's the stone. Take the stone.
Don't
It's
die with
beautiful. This has to be it. You know, Thancred always said you were an insert gender hero of many talents. I think I'm beginning to understand what he meant. I have much to learn about him, even to be half the hero you are. The hero she was.
Yeah, there's the hang up.
I'm sorry. Forget I said anything. We should hurry back to Slitherbow. Luna and the others are probably worried. Off we go.
it. So Menphilia had to like reproduce as someone to start the family line. Wonder who.
Why are you doing that?
I don't know. It's
Don't besmirch my girl.
She had to do
She's
something.
my girl. No, that's not true. It's a reincarnation of her. She's gone now, right?
Oh, Immaculate Conception. Is that what you're going for here?
What? Oh my god, no.
Like Anakin.
No. No, absolutely not like Anakin. Never like Anakin.
Oh.
Absolutely not.
I mean, they really started pushing that actually as like the lore. Did you know that?
I'm sure they did.
More recent stuff. They like it's like that's there was some like a comic that made it seem like actually what's his name, the Palpatine and Plagueis made him with midichlorians. But they said that's not actually what happened. Like they're like this is just a possibility of what could have happened. They don't want to tell you exactly what happened still. So like the other theory is like the Force just did it because the Force knew they would need Anakin to exist. Like it was required for him to exist and fulfill his destiny.
This is required. When does that new Star Wars game come out? The thing isn't it like
Survivor? I think it came out yesterday.
It's out.
I think I saw that Nvidia released an update for the drivers for the new cards.
That means Jesse's gonna be playing it soon. That'll be great.
I think it's out. I haven't played the first one. I've been meaning to. I have it on Steam.
I watched Jesse, Alex, and Davis play it.
It looks fun. I watched like some.
It was pretty cool. Sorry, I was just like, this woman's dressed like a tourist.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, oh, that's weird.
Wait, is that?
Oh yeah, she got gator mouth.
Crocodile.
I want a gator.
I want to check something real quick.
I want to represent Florida.
Wow.
The gator flies. Florida woman. Godspeed, Florida woman.
Okay, she's on.
What? What?
I was trying to see what her clan was.
Why? Did you recognize it?
I didn't know by the tag. I didn't know if it was someone else. It's like another streamer that plays this. But it's not. I don't think it's her.
Okay, let's do Ronar.
I don't think it's her. I'll have to look up.
Epsilion, you have to be Ronar.
I'm coming.
I'm coming.
That's what you clipped.
Stop.
Thank goodness you are safe. I had begun to fear the worst.
Here's your
Why
gem.
we gave it to her? Oh, we showed it to her.
We showed it to her. She's like, that's so pretty.
By all that is dark, you found it.
We like the dark. Did you catch on that?
We can.
So, did I ever tell you about Sasha and I watched that this Chilling Adventures of Sabrina the Teenage Witch on Netflix? They do that where like everything is flipped. So like they'll say like they take the devil's name in vain instead of God's.
Oh my god.
They'll say like by the dark instead of the light. They'll do all that. Everything is reversed. What you would think it would be. And sometimes it's to the point where it's like absurd because that's not how it physically would make. It's like there's like that. Like the dark doesn't reveal anything because it hides it. So it's not like by the dark. By the light would shine on it and reveal what it is. That's the point of that expression.
Aww.
Not like literally to be.
There's another series, Iruma, Welcome to Demon School, which is fantastic, by the way. It's a wonderful anime. It's very sweet, very wholesome, but also very cool and has like nice little world building. They do that because they're like devil worlds, so they're all like, that'd be awesome. And like, that's devilishly good or something like that. But it's like really innocent, so it's like, oh, okay.
The way they did it in Sabrina, like most of the time, it didn't work. It just like
It sounds like a middle school edgelord trying to be like,
yes, that was part of the problem. But the other part was like, so there were some phrases they said that were so common. They said it so frequently, it just became part of like the show's like dialogue, and I didn't even notice it after a while. I knew they were doing it, but it didn't bother me anymore. But sometimes they'd say something and it was so out there, it'd just take me out. Like I was no longer watching the show anymore. I was thinking how stupid the script was. Like I couldn't even focus anymore because it was just a little bit weird.
that's funny.
We can proceed with our service as planned.
Anyway, funeral.
These blessed gems serve not only to protect us in life, but to guide our spirits unto the sunless sea in the hereafter. Even should we be fallen by the Sin Eaters, so long as these gems are recovered, our souls are ensured peace in the dark.
Experience.
So the sunless sea isn't actually literally water; it's the sky, right?
Yeah, it's the stars. It's what they heard about from space. Because remember, the
Scream's still-
legends were passed down, so they'd be like, "Oh, the Sunless Sea."
I mean, some of these people were alive. Well, no.
Hey
some
guys,
people
if you
alive.
were to venture just a little bit outside your realm to another area that we already took care of, you would see the Sunless Sea already.
Well, it's stupid because the sun still exists. You just can't see it at night. It's not sunless.
Oh shoot, is she getting chewed out?
Ingrid, I can
Oh.
explain.
Is she? You
Yep.
checking the dialogue? Wow.
Well, out with it then. Oh. It was her idea.
Wow, you threw him to the bus like that?
It's fine.
Runar was outside.
Okay, hold on. This is a 403 gloves. Give me a sec. Oh, wait, it doesn't matter because we could just use them whenever. Never mind, we're fine. I forgot. It's not. Oh, okay. Old times in this game, they would give you at the end of the quest, you'd have to pick the item,
Pick the items.
which means if you didn't know, if you have multiple classes, you're like, wait, which one needs the higher level? You'd have to exit out, find which, and then do all the dialogue again in order to pick it. Which now, I think that's why they did this, because they're like, here, just have a box, and when you open it, it becomes whatever class you are right now. So much better. Alright.
Yes, this system is way nicer, way more convenient for the player.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, it's Yuki Joestar. Oh, you can't see it on your screen.
Aww.
The guy behind us is named Joestar.
Oh, I got it. Yeah.
Words fail to express my gratitude for this kindness you have done for the Blessed. I must insist you and your friends attend Todia's service. Todia's service
Yeah,
as
sure.
honored guest.
Because it's Todd with an I at the end.
Yeah, okay.
I wrote that.
There is still much we must do to prepare, but please go and inform the others. It will be held in the darker.
Gonna need a lot of bath water.
When you arrive, there should be an attendant present to explain the proceedings. I was starting to laugh.
When
because
you
the dark-
enter, you place your hands.
Is the darker just the larder, and they call it the darker because it's
Cause it's
being
dark.
I guess. Or what? And then you started saying they need more water. I was like, oh no.
It returns.
Insert name here, and I learned so much about the Knight's Blessed while you were away, and we helped them recover a lost heirloom in the woods. I know it wasn't supposed to be, but they really needed our help. They were seeing us, and
Supposed to cut me off, Epsilion.
Sorry, I didn't advance it off because I was still reading. Had you on. As long as he accompanied you, but do try to be more careful. Your injuries could have been a lot worse.
how did you?
Because I should see that you went in the corner.
Eyes everywhere.
Let's just say a little bird told me, and it's telling me now that insert name here has business with us. Who's this little bird?
Is something the matter?
Yeah, Thinker has eyes everywhere, so you're screwed.
They've asked us to attend the service. Of course we'll go. It's being held in the darker, is it? We'll take care not to be late, I promise. We'll be right there in the darker.
The heck is the Daka?
The darker.
Daka is the people who
Daka?
live down near the boats. The Dakas?
The darker.
Wait, it's this way, right?
Nope.
Oh my gosh, the little zigzaggy paths.
Remember that one mine that was nothing but zigzaggy paths? We had to like navigate through it to get to the thing we had to
It
pick
doesn't-
up.
I have my mini map zoomed in all the way because I want to be able to see in detail what I'm doing. Oh, this is the Daka.
This is the Daka.
Look, it's the Placid Elder.
Oh
Like
yeah,
Placid.
the elder from earlier.
Why you can't jump on it?
Oh look, a giant tub.
Because they knew I would try to jump into it.
I was thinking something else, but
Oh, I don't want to jump into that.
this can hold a lot of bathwater. Just you wait.
Well, you are a girl, so you can make more of the bathwater for them than they need.
My character can.
That's what I mean.
Okay, start sweating, Otome.
Gross. It's not. No.
Alright, just freaking talk
Alright.
to this lady.
I want to jump in.
Yeah, that's a good bathwater right there. I remember when I used to produce buckets.
Bucket?
The elderly woman hands you a candle and points to the nearby corner where you might place it. Thank you for not talking.
Yeah, no dialogue. We need more of that. Destination. I'm gonna put down the frayed battle
I'm
standard.
gonna throw it up. It's gonna sparkle. That's how we put it down.
Oh, we have to use. Yeah. Watch. Fireworks. I mean, if this game was made like 15 years ago, I'd be like, that's pretty reasonable.
But it's not.
Technically.
They
How
remade
old
the
is
thing
it?
from the ground up. I don't want to hear it.
12 years, I think? Or is it really? It's like 13 now?
If they don't want to be associated with the first attempt, then I'm not going to let them have that as an excuse.
Oh no, they don't. They don't want to distance themselves from it. They just want you to pay for. Well, actually, you don't have to pay for Realm Reborn. It's always been free. But did you see the
It seemed only right
Shadowbringers?
that we show our faces. May we join you?
Heaven's Word and Shadowbringers are free right now, I think.
No, Stormblood is, I thought.
Stormblood's for us, but it's, yeah, not Shadowbringers. That's what we're playing right now. Sorry. Yeah, Stormblood's free now, so you can get Stormblood without having to pay. You can get 3 expansions without having to pay for it right now.
That is pretty good. Look, their business models are great. I love a lot about this game. I just wish to come back.
Yeah, I wish the engine was better in the combat. That was more detailed, less RPG classic style.
At least look, they have the gem on there. I mean, that's pretty cool. That's nice.
Yeah, the cutscenes they do a little bit more work.
Let us begin.
Oh.
Hmm?
I was reacting to the Lion Man's voice.
Oh.
It was like Neta speaking.
I thought he'd be much more raspy than that. Usually they're kind of like heavier, raspy voices.
Breaking the mold, Epsilion.
I thank you all for coming to pay respects to
Yeah,
our
I guess.
fallen daughter
They
of
don't have-
the night. In the
I
light,
don't have any other.
she was
like,
known
Hispanics
as
on actors
Todia,
anywhere else, do they? So
but
that
in the
works.
dark, we shall remember her always as Menine.
Minnie, what?
Let us each take a moment to offer her our prayer.
Why did she have... Okay. Oh, yeah, because the light, they
The-
used a false alias name to name
Yeah.
the true name. Respectful silence. The bathwater has been
We
prepared.
entrust her now to the night's sweet embrace.
Bring us the
In
bathwater.
darkness will she be free from pain and suffering, now and forevermore.
Bloop.
May her soul find peace in the sunless sea of heaven, and in the love we bear for her in our hearts.
I'm gonna drop the water.
I'll do the eulogy.
Oh, is it just told out to speak?
Oh, it is bathwater. Oh my god.
Well, they're bathing a stone in it. Remember, they said the water purifies the light.
That vessel represents
If the
the
stone
night
glows
sky,
at the bottom,
the
it's giving off
sunless sea
light.
of heaven.
Oh yeah, that's defeating the purpose. No, put it out. Put it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the night sky. Yeah.
I figured out the analogy for them to explain it to us because I'm a smarty pants.
We're so smart. Epsilion and I are geniuses.
We call upon you now, O bringer of
Cliche.
shadow, to lead this gentle soul onto the sea. We call upon you, O warrior of darkness,
He's like,
to deliver her unto paradise everlasting.
Oh yeah.
Nah, he can't do that. He's mean.
Little busy being dead and all.
He's busy being dead and useless. So mean. There will be confessions after the service.
I am told you assisted in the preparations for the service. On behalf of the Blessed, you have my sincerest thanks.
I was right to wear
Concessions or
black.
confessions?
Concessions to processions, yeah.
The enduring legend of the Warrior of Darkness owes much to the traditions of these people. And none were more ardent in their faith than Todia. She would have been greatly moved by your presence.
We're not the warrior of darkness. I guess we are now. I should like to have met her. You know I don't deserve such reverence. Aww.
1 second.
Yes, who's here? Yes, who's here?
Which one do you want to do?
I kind of feel like the second one's like, I don't deserve that. Like, you're the warrior of light. I'm not the warrior of darkness on this one.
So I'm gonna do that. I should like to have met her. I'll see that into a different dialogue. But I agree. The ellipses is boring. Why would you choose that?
Maybe in like respectful silence.
I guess.
You might not deliver her to the heavens, but if you could deliver the night sky to her people, the real
That's the
night
same.
sky, it would be the next best thing.
Okay, well we're gonna do that. So
Their prayers would finally be answered. They could
Aw.
gaze up at the firmament and see their ancestors in every twinkle of the stars.
sounds like
We cannot
copium to
allow
me.
their hopes and dreams to drown in
Sorry.
the light. We have to bring back the dark. If we don't, who
Is
will?
copium light or dark?
Whatever you need to be, baby.
It goes both ways, huh?
I guess you can come out.
Forgive me, thinking of all those we have lost.
No. I'll go to the corner. No.
No, it's all right. We will bring back the dark.
You don't have to be on the corner this time.
Mayhaps sooner than later, in fact.
Did you find it? Oh my god, please.
The dark is back.
Orionje
baby.
and I finished deciphering the tablet, and its contents were most illuminating. Let us reconvene in my chambers. We have much to discuss.
Could you just tell us, hey, we found the Light Warden, let's go fight it? Problem solved.
Wait, the contents were what? You see illuminating?
Most illuminating. Dun dun dun!
Conspiracy.
Can't do that. God, I thought we were gonna get our reward, but we have to go back. Come on, Epsilion, let's go back so we can get our gloves. Our wonderful gloves.
Our gloves.
Remember, we're gonna get gloves for this.
Our
Where you going?
I don't know. I was
Oh, you want to
following-
go to the bathroom? Oh, okay, Ryan. So you want me to leave you alone for a little bit?
No, gross. No, I'm not thirsty.
Or? Why is that what you go to first? I was thinking of just like bathing in it, which is still awful. Don't get me wrong.
It worked both ways. You know it. All right.
And now we go to the one you went in earlier.
No, I went the other one. I went
Oh, really?
the other way. Yeah. It's very confusing.
Alright, that's you.
Good, you're here. Thanks to the Exarch's gift, our next course of action is now clear. How could he have moved us along so swiftly?
Swifty.
You know what I'm
Swifty.
saying?
Okay, this
Makes
is...
me wonder-
This item level is 395, so that's way worse. But what about my white mage? Because white mage is so much more
want
important. Okay, I need the white mage one.
These are better than the ones I have on. Oh no, I don't have a... Oh, I'm gonna look retarded. Stand.
Well,
I'm gonna look
What?
really derpy for a while because I don't have a...
what?
The
Wait,
items I was wearing were...
currently wearing the white... No, I'm not. Oh, I have to put... Oh my god.
What?
I have to put in my armory chest. I have too much crap in
Yeah,
here.
yeah, you gotta clear that up, son, but
Stupid.
this looks really dumb. I hate this.
This is crap. Get this shit. Okay, great.
I might just go with that.
Move
for a
to
while.
armory chest. Thank you. Now put this on. Ooh, that actually looks pretty cool.
Gonna be Batman.
It's actually not too bad. I like what I had though, so where is the thing?
This one?
Nope. Alright, there's my white mage. Don't look at the new outfit, everyone! You're not supposed to see it!
And the arrow that flaps in the night.
I am Darkwing Duck! You got it?
Yeah.
Oh, you were after that?
Yeah, because the other armor is all mixed up. Because I still have some of the Nero armor is good to wear, and some of it's not. So.
Oh, okay. So you have to
Once I'm
glamour it a
fully
bit.
off the Nero armor, then I'll go glamour it.
Okay. All right.
Plate to wear. That's what I wanted in the first place. So I wanted it. All right.
All right. Oh,
that was. What?
Let's. Here's my proposition. You know how we have the other mission that you talked about, right? Let's finish this area because we have to defeat the Light Ward and bring darkness to this area. Let's do that first and then go do his stuff.
Do you think we can still do his stuff? Because his stuff is about hunting Sun Eaters.
Oh yeah, it never gets rid of it. No, you can't get rid of old stuff.
Yeah.
And it'll also make it so that just in case there's no fear of, oh, we did one of his parts. Oh, we're supposed to complete this area first before we can. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which could happen. All right, Ishola, what you got? She's quite pleased with herself.
Let me begin by first explaining the origins of this tablet.
Oh boy.
I initially believed it might detail the history of the Church of the First Light. Much to my surprise, it dates back to the end of the Ronkin Empire and was likely written under the direction of the reigning ruler. It was a time of strife and unceasing war with neighboring nations.
So worst of times, it was the most worst of times.
Yeah. Just keeps getting darker and darker. With each passing day, they yielded more and more territory to their enemies. In their desperation, petitions for aid were sent out to their allies. This was one such petition.
And you think this ancient petition will somehow help us get to...
Oh my god.
Ishmaja? Maya?
Yeah, Ixmaja? It's the Watchmen I sound, right?
Yeah, I think so. Maya? Maja?
I don't know if it's a soft J or normal J.
You would know. You're better at Spanish than I am. That's where it's used, right? That's.
Soft J's are certain Spanish dialects use them, not everyone, but it could be. Indeed, how does he sound? Oh well. Indeed, we do. Yes.
Boring.
Yeah. For etched into this tablet is a method by which one may prove themselves an ally of the Ronkin Empire. Provided we are able to decipher such said instructions, we may entreat the ruins protectors to grant us safe passage. The problem, however, is I presently lack the resources to decipher them in their entirety. We have but one recourse. There exists a stone monument inscribed with ancient Ronkin text and translations into a more modern dialect, which came into use after the fall of the Empire. I am confident it will suit our purposes.
It was called the Rosetta Rock.
Spire?
Rosetta Stone. Let's make it a joke.
Yeah, I mean, like, she said it was a spire, though, I think.
Oh, yeah.
A monument.
We can find this monument, this Rosetta Spire stone rock.
Here in Sita, quite close to Slitherbow, in fact.
How convenient.
The good news ends there, however, for it is in the possession of a rather radical faction of Dark Worshippers, the Children of the Everlasting Dark. If I am to study the monument, I must infiltrate their encampment. I have no intention of taking longer than absolutely necessary, but I will nonetheless require time to transcribe the text I need.
And to process the translations into my translation matrix.
Into my database. To ensure that I will have enough, I am afraid I must ask you and Thancred to assist me.
I'm afraid I will not be able to get dub. I must only have sub.
In order to build a translation training model, my AI must consume enough data.
Yep. It will only be sub, not dub, I'm afraid. Yes!
Wow. And before you even ask, the answer is no. If we're to remain unseen, our group must be as small as possible.
But I'm small! You're small. You must be smaller in the frickin' corner! But get...
All right. I'll stay here if you return.
The corner of Infilia.
We won't. I'm sorry. We won't be long. If anything should happen, you keep her safe.
Fucking Ranjay's bow.
Wow,
What a
jeez.
freaking showman.
So, then let us convene outside, to the west of Slitherbow, where the path diverges.
The path.
We're getting the band back together.
Getting the band back together. Uh-oh.
So,
Uh-oh. Welcome back, drama kings and queens. It looks like Ishtola and Thancred will have to be together for this next mission. Will sparks fly, or will the two be able to reconcile? We'll check out this time on Drama Time, Final Fantasy 14 Funtime Family Fan. This chick looks like, that, right?
Island. Oh, yeah, she kind of does. What's up with her face? What's wrong with her face?
What's wrong with her face? Oh my God. I'm here, I'm sorry, I was looking at their face. I was bewitched by their face.
I go stir up some trouble now.
Oh, I'm gonna stir up some trouble.
Go stir up some trouble.
Stir it up within the...
Toil, cauldron, bubble.
Oh, Spicotto's birthday from Persona 5?
Just stir up trouble.
Heck yeah.
I jump.
You jump?
I jump.
You jump?
This is Ishitora.
Speak to us, Ishritora. What words of wisdom do you have?
The encampment we seek is to the north, but it would be foolish to simply rush in. A guard has been posted at Cleric to keep watch over the children. Perhaps he has aught to share of their recent activity. But we must tread carefully. There is a chance we may encounter them along the way. Stay close and stay alert. I would avoid a confrontation if possible. They rejoice in dealing death to others, claiming that in doing so they cleanse their victim of sin and usher them unto the
Jeez.
I would rather not sully my hands defending myself against such madmen.
The madness. The cleansing madness.
Time for the purge. Only true purity.
How far? Oh my God, it's a little ways.
It's a beautiful walk.
I don't want to go for a walk.
It's a
I'm
beautiful
lazy.
walk.
Do the walk for me.
We gotta go through the low.
Oh, it's a
path.
gin. Look at that.
That's a poop cloud. Oh, it did damage. This is mean.
The poop cloud did damage.
It's doing it again. Stop.
Oh,
It's doing it to
wait.
you now.
Leave me alone.
Wait, I have more health than you now. Oh.
Oh, you do.
Oh look.
Give me the attune of the thing we will never use, so this is pretty much
Attune
worthless.
me. Attune me.
Attune me.
Oh, I guess it's that blister.
You're gonna get by the forest flamingo.
Is that what that said? Oh, you're
Yeah.
right. What the heck?
It's a fighting type.
Alright.
Gotta be careful.
Yeah, we gotta interact here with
Interfere with our work.
the Children of the Darkness. Terrorize. I didn't mean to do that.
Hooray. You
Blessed.
okay, blessed watchman? Oh, go! Jeez, oh man!
Thanks for coming along and saving me.
Stop, prison dog.
I wet my pants. By the blessed dark. Oh god.
Thank goodness you are unharmed. Why is she looking at us when she says that? She's talking to us?
Yeah, I think she's talking to us like, oh, you fought them, thank goodness. Well, I was hurt too. No one cares. Processing. No cares to give.
We would have arrived sooner, but we too had a rather unwelcome visit from the children.
You are an acquaintance of Master Matoya, right? Oh, my apologies. Oh, I seem to be in a rather sticky wicket state. The children have been acting strange of late. Very weird. Befuddling. I thought I'd take a closer look. I was careless.
Strange.
Unprepared.
What have you seen?
Oh, my lady, allow me to divulge to you my very important pieces of recon information. And first, pay no mind to the stained portion of my lower trousers.
Oh, one moment, milady. Let me make some observations about you first.
Oh my god. This is awful. This is just like the creep episode.
He's basically Otacon.
At first, there seemed to be nothing out of the ordinary. The usual gathering of ingredients or poisons and flora, fauna, and the other kinds of green herbatures around the area. But then I took notice of their venomous spiders. Yes, my incredible ability to observe and analyze came into play. They've been breeding them in much greater numbers. I wasn't watching that part. I totally wouldn't be interested in the breeding section of the spiders. Alright, I'm gonna keep reading. This is awful. It's as if they're preparing for something. I do think very quickly before the dead air makes me think about my poor life choices.
Your poor choices. Any ideas as to what? It could be anything, really. If it meant the end of the Blessed, nothing would be too cruel or violent for them. But perhaps we can use their present preoccupation with spiders to our advantage. If we were to introduce a threat to the nest where they keep them, the children would be compelled to save them. Bees, for example, are a natural predator of spiders. Set them loose
In
on
what
the nest.
world?
Wasps usually are actually. I don't know why they said bees.
Oh, okay.
A lot of wasps are.
The more you know.
I think they're called. They're usually wasps that are hawks for different types of spiders. Like there's like a tarantula hawk. It's a type of wasp.
Freaking jeez.
Yeah. Set them loose on the nest, and we would have our opportunity to sneak into their encampment. What a mischievous plan! I like it. With a bit of smoke, we should be able to subdue a few colonies long enough to secure their hives. Have you anything we might be able to use?
We should have. Yes, actually, I have been very prepared for this section. Beekeeping is one of my biggest hobbies. It's very manly and well done. I keep a house very well, Miss Matoya. If you care to ever take part in that kind of exercise with me, we should have smoke bombs at the outpost just over there. Freaking creep.
Then it's settled. Grab a few smoke bombs from the outpost and search about for beehives. I imagine the bees won't take too kindly to your visit, but once they're knocked out, take the beehives and bring them back here. 2 will suffice, I should think.
Another mini game. Is it another mini game?
Let's go get a smoke bomb.
Smoke bombs. It's right here.
Yeah. I gotta dodge the 4 flamingos.
You can kill it.
You could kill it. I'm not gonna fight them things. I don't have to. Oh, I'm too big. I can't see.
No. No. Gosh dang, get out of the freaking way.
What? What's wrong?
Get
out of my way!
Get out of the way now. Sorry. Alright. Oh, bees!
The bees! Oh, bee me? No, me bee? No, bee me.
Ooh, it's a wild Schwein. Wild Schweinen. That's a lot of Schweinen.
Not the bees!
Oh, is it in this structure here?
Oh yeah, I guess we have to go under. Oh, it's right there. It's right in front of us.
Ah!
No, leave us alone. Why does horns like wobble?
You got jiggle physics? Those horns?
Yeah.
Wow, he did a war.
Attack misses. No, really. Don't say.
Still coming.
No, he's gone. He's leaving. He's leaving. No, he's leaving. He's leaving. You go back.
Okay. I wanted to keep charging me.
I cancel that subscription. Stop charging me.
Oh, the
Wow.
beehive. Bee me?
Oh, beehive.
No.
Alright,
Me.
use your smoke bomb.
Bee.
Oh wait. Select the beehive and then use your smoke bomb. Oh, you did it fast.
The bee. A very strong bee.
Oh, Litany. Not very.
Well, I mean, like, it just doesn't die immediately.
Use a large.
Now we gotta
take bees from the beehive.
Oh, you have to what? Oh, we have to.
Yeah. Then use burlap sack. Large burlap sack, not smoke bombs.
Oh, okay, I did it. Yeah. All right.
I'll do it now.
All right.
Okay. So we got the bees.
Put me on your back.
Yeah, let's walk over back to just pulling them.
No, we gotta get one more.
Oh, you're right. You're totally right.
We have to do one more. We have to.
Do it again.
Please, Mr. Piggy, turn away.
If you just rush through them, they should leave. They should leave us alone by the time we get to the new area.
Nope. I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen. I couldn't avoid it. It was too close.
Imagine if you could dodge attacks and create distance.
It kind of sounds like Return to Innocence or whatever. Is it Return to Innocence? The 90s song, the...
Yeah, that one. I know that. Alright, let's go to it. We're good. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry. Where is it? I keep getting mixed
It's
up.
underneath the tree.
I see it now. There's another quest that keeps...
Yeah, we need to do that legacy one. That way it's gone.
Alright, smoke bam.
Smoke bam. Be me? No.
Use. What is happening? Oh, wait, can we just use the bag? No, smoke bomb. Why not?
No, we have to.
Oh, there's two of them now.
There's two.
Why can't I attack anything? What's happening? There we go. Could you not target him for a second, or was it just me?
No, that was pretty good, I think. Oh, no, that was a whole 5 seconds ago. I don't remember.
No, these right now. I couldn't target them.
No, I mean, I know. That was like a 5 seconds ago where I could target or couldn't. That's a long time. I don't remember if I could or not.
Alright, use the burlap sack that's large and not buzzing.
Not the buzzing one? Are you sure? Can we fit more?
All bees in that same bag. I might let them out if they're already buzzing. Alright. So now we go back to Shola.
Alright.
Okay. You good?
Yep.
I see. Like right here.
There's Thancred and Ishtola.
The guard returned to Slitherbow, but not before offering his thanks. As for the beehives, Thancred and I were successful in acquiring what we need. How did you fare? We did two shares.
We got 12.
Because we're the warrior of light. This is more than enough. The children are certain to be displeased. Let us hurry before the bees begin to stir.
Want to get stung? I leveled up! Yay!
Wow, level 80.
I got improvisation, which I don't know what that
Because
does.
you dance. Because you dance.
Yeah, but I don't know what it does. I have to learn a new dance thing. What does it do?
I don't know. We got another Gia coming our way. Right away.
Dance the rhythm of your own drum, granting resistance in 3 seconds. 4. Remove over time, something about fire numbers. Oh, so it heals?
What heals?
I guess this is a heal one? I can't tell.
Your improvisation, you said?
Yeah. Let me try it.
Yeah, let's go. Even though I didn't know your damage, I was like,
And then that ends it, I guess?
finish. Oh yeah, it's the ending to your dance.
Can I move while I'm doing it? I'll have to try it later because I can't move now.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a HP regen thing. That's cute.
That's pretty cool.
Alright, cute. Alright. What you got to show her?
Okay, you ready?
We get new boots.
The children's settlement is to the west, a place they call Woven Oath. According to the guard, there is an airway apart from the entrance which leads to the spider's nest. If the fates are kind, the way will be clear.
If they are not, we will clear the way. Bulldoze mode initiated.
Show us the way. Speak with
Dude, speaking of bulldoze, the Grumps played the game a while back. Did you ever see the PlayStation game? I think it was PlayStation. Of the like, it's a fighting game, but you are fighting in construction vehicles.
Yes.
You saw that? Oh yeah, no, Donkey did it. I think. Yeah, Donkey did the thing.
Yeah, I know I watched some YouTuber recently.
That was so freaking. The Grumps played the whole thing. The story's bonkers, dude.
Oh yeah,
It's so dumb in the best way.
What is that?
It's a scorpion.
Is that a strawberry?
What? Oh yeah.
What's that?
Oh my god!
It's a tomato.
I hate it.
Oh gosh, it's coming. It's coming. I don't want to be next to that. I don't want to be anywhere near it. I'd rather fight the scorpions.
Yeah, I would, honestly.
At least I know what I'm getting into with those. That was terrifying.
I just told him, let's do this.
A beautiful plan.
B.
Up there is the airway. Do you see it?
Yep, I'm not blind.
A bit far, perhaps, but we should be able to toss the bag through. Though we should probably loosen the ropes, keeping it closed, enough that it falls open when it lands inside. May I do the honors?
Probably got the best aim. I mean, he's like a thief kind of thing.
Yeah, he's
or was.
Yeah. No, he's a gunbreaker, so he's got even better aim.
He puts the bags and
bullet and shoots him. That should do it. Wow, they didn't even show us animation. It just did it. What? There's a noise. That should do it. Now we wait. Watch all the spiders come flying out the. Oh no, it's the villager actually.
What is that?
What?
Not the bees! Not the bees!
They're everywhere.
Not the bees! Someone else! This is it!
Help! Someone help! Help! We have to save the spiders. It sounds like our plan is working. Oh, I started reading normally. Still, it is quite likely not all were drawn away from their post. If you should come to blows with the children, I'll see to it any signs of trouble are concealed. Failing that, I'll create a distraction to buy Ishtola more time. Should anyone get past me, it falls to you to guard her.
Sorry, I was doing some background ambiance for the bees.
Oh.
No, I got up a sound effect button that played Nicolas Cage.
Oh, you have that on your sound deck?
No, I had to go find one, so I played it real quick.
Gotcha. Your concern is appreciated, but I sincerely doubt it will come to that. Why do I get the feeling you enjoy the idea of Maya loafing about bored in the shadows? Come now, Thancred. The shadows are a fitting place for a warrior of darkness. Now, if you already...
Shade Throne, drama bros and girlsettes. I wonder if the two of them will be at each other's throats by the end. Stay tuned.
Oh, they're gonna be making out by the end of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's not my ship. Not if my ship has anything to say about it. My sails are raised.
Ugh.
That sounds awful.
I'm full mast. My sails are raised.
That's not what I meant, and you know it.
That's what it kind of sounded like, though. Where the heck do I have to go?
Where the heck do we go?
I think I have to go through here.
No, you have to go like up the top. Like keep going up.
Yeah. Keep going around this way.
Yep.
Oh look, it's another one of those things.
Well, the strawberry. Ooh.
Strawberry.
Come a little closer, child. You need
Vampire
your fruits
fly.
and vegetables.
Oh my god. I will suck
Oh,
your
no.
sap.
Well, please don't suck my sap, sir. Another one.
Oh god. Alright, run past them. We don't care.
We have to go that way.
Yep. Go through. Don't care.
All right.
Don't care. You can probably trigger a cutscene and be fine.
Probably. Oh gosh, I'm too tall. I'm going the right way.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good. Keep going. A wood bat. Ooh.
Oh my gosh, I'm too tall again.
No, you're fine.
Ugh, it's like making the mech crouch though. It's really annoying when the camera moves that much.
It actually crouches? That's pretty good.
Yeah,
actually.
I did not know we did that.
I appreciate that.
Cool.
Alright, talk to her. Start it.
Oh, you want us to start it? I was gonna try
It
to-
probably makes it so that these guys leave. Like,
Nope. Are we taking damage? He missed.
no, he's gone. Yep, he's gone. Yep.
The font of seeing suggests this is a chamber for prayer. At the very least, they would not place this near potential distractions from their worship. Perhaps the monument is further in.
Why didn't you just let us go further in?
Because we didn't talk to her about it.
No.
Context. There's no enemies in here.
Good. Let's do this and be done with it. Let's be about it.
Be about it then. Yes, this is it. I will be but a moment. Keep watch of the entryway. On second thought, would you mind examining the murals on these walls while I look over this? At a glance, I can tell they are old, predating the founding of the Blessed and the Children, in fact. We're not like to come here a second time. 'Twould behoove us to learn all that we can.
Alright. Let's behoove.
Oh, probably we're gonna go look at these murals. In the destination.
On the destination.
Examine the murals and take note of what events they may depict. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target a mural, examine it with left click.
They really love this minigame.
Yeah, this mechanic they.
We made it. You're gonna use it.
Observe the murals.
Primitive mural.
So it looks like a light, and there's some people. The mural appears to be very old. A ruler sits atop a throne, attended by their subjects.
I did the other one. Mural appears to be ancient. A warrior in the middle stands triumphant over what appears to be a creature of shadow. Other figures surround the warrior, rejoicing in victory. Where's your person on the thing? Oh, yeah, I see that one.
Yeah, I read the one you just read.
Alright, let's do the last one together.
Oh, it's the Warrior's Light. The mural appears to be fairly
fairly old. No, keep going, keep going. A knight shields himself and their comrades from an encroaching darkness. The keep going, center figure is considerably faded. Very good.
It's you, me. Except for neither of us used a sword. It's very obviously the Warriors of Light.
Yep.
Or the Warriors of Darkness, I guess, potentially, but...
Yeah, the Warriors of Darkness, yeah.
Either way.
Oh, guess who's gonna show up? You know it.
The Warriors!
Come now.
These paintings.
Yep, here he is.
They seem familiar.
Darkness.
Depictions of heroes throughout history. The Age of Gods. The Empire of Ronka. And this.
Oh, it's us. I was never that fat.
There was a man. A researcher who pored over these pieces. He offered us work when we needed it. Slaying beasts, delivering provisions. A funny old bugger he was. But he had a good heart.
A funny old bugger.
He believed this first painting dated back to a time of myth and legends. A tribute to the heroes of a long-forgotten era. The story went that it was rediscovered by an explorer from Ronka, who was so struck by its majesty that a second painting was commissioned, commemorating the heroes of their day. One day you will all be here too, he said. Heroes immortalized forever. Maybe I'll paint you myself? I had a good laugh at that. We were only trying to make our way after all. Being heroes couldn't have been further from our minds.
Yet you were.
But it seems he actually went and did it. Before or after the flood, I wonder. Rather faded, isn't it, compared to the others? Or did someone try to scrape it off the wall? Well, maybe the man himself once he came to his senses.
The Tower Arcana, strong in here. All in heroes.
Do you suppose your deeds will warrant an addition to this collection? Or some other kind of monument?
I would like something depicting the natural curves of my character and the beauty that she presents.
There you are. I have everything I need. Let us quit this place.
She said it. She said your favorite thing. Let us quit this place.
Let's go.
Is it your favorite?
Favorite.
Is something the matter? We should go. The others are waiting.
It was interesting. Wow, look at us actually. Look at me actually getting involved in the story. I do like the story, by the way. I know we always make funny comments, but we do enjoy it. Notice how she can't detect the Warrior of Darkness. She can't detect our Bart or whatever his name is.
Bark.
Even though she can see like ether and all that. So he's super dead.
Yeah, we can see him because of the
connection to Heidelin or whatever.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Healing.
I know the name for a second. I wanted to say the Flash, not the Echo.
What the? Super speed. Alright, let's talk with this toll. We're gonna be dead soon.
Yeah. I believe I now have everything needed to finish deciphering the tablet. Tell me, insert name here, did the murals appear to be of any significance?
Yep, I talked to Aardvark.
Depictions of heroes from the Age of Gods, the Ronkan Empire, and immediately before the Flood. Very astute observations. Perhaps in another lifetime you could be a curator of antiquities.
We could be everything at this point.
Though it has,
literally every class.
Though it has no bearing on the task at hand, perhaps that knowledge may prove to be of use in the future.
Yes, take it, because I need that. Okay, well, let's see what this is. This is a 403.
It's time for footies.
Don't say that. 403. Yep, okay, I already have 403, so I don't need that on there. I can put it on my thing.
Ishtola's thirst for knowledge say that she seems content to return to Slitherbow.
Oh, give me a sec, I gotta clear out a boot. Is this a boot thing? Yeah, I got a thirst for something.
Gamer Girl bathwater? We have it in abundance.
I don't use this for anything, right? No, it's worse. Get the scar. Get the frick out of here. Put in the armory chest. Thank you. Okay, no. Put it on, because it's better. Absolutely not. Looks like crap. No! My glamours!
My glamours.
It looks like garbage!
I dropped my glamours. Can't find my glamours. Yeah, mine feet look stupid.
Fine.
I think I need to get back to the city.
Ugh, what is this? Actual armor on my character? Ugh. How do people play like this?
That's all I want.
Ugh.
I don't want to wear dumb clothes.
It's dumb. I want my svelte-looking tight pants. It doesn't look too bad, actually.
Actually, yeah, you look kind of cool.
No, don't say that.
Emo goth girl. Like,
no,
you're e-girl. You're e-girl. You're e-girl.
Oh my god! Read the thing.
I'm sorry, I think already.
Let us hurry to Slitherbow. The others are waiting. Just walk. After we return, the two of you should rest a while. No doubt Runar will be eager to have you sample his cooking. As soon as I discover anything of import, you will be the first to know.
It came from you, mistress.
Who? What?
His cooking.
Oh,
Water
yes.
is I made sure not to boil the water. That way to keep the purities. To keep the purities. Do you just want to warp? Like, come on.
Do you just want to warp?
I mean, it's right. Nah, whatever.
Warp me. Warp me.
You warp. You're the one with the money bags.
It's not that far.
But
it's really not that far. I'm not
but
paying the short distance we're gonna go.
But we could save like 3 minutes.
It's not gonna take that long.
I'm a busy man, SpongeBob.
Here, go fight some gins.
The Jinn. La Genie of the
The genie of the lamp. Disney.
Thanks for the room.
Disney hurts.
Alright, get me inside, because it counts as a sanctuary and I can take off this freaking garbage. Do it right now. Do it right freaking now.
I jump.
What? No! Oh, I can't be bounced. Okay.
I'm bunny hopping. Bunny hopping. Bunny hopping.
Bunny hop hop!
You can't change your costume while you're riding a vehicle.
I dismiss mount.
Okay.
No, don't. Okay, wait. Let's.
Yeah, I'll put my.
Let's. Hold on. Yeah. Okay.
There you go. If you get.
Much better.
If you get. We just need the top body armor now. It'll be good.
See, it's not so much better.
I suppose.
Alright, let's talk to him and then we'll probably stop.
Okay. Insert name here. The guard told me you left with Master Matoya to Woven Oath.
You didn't invite me.
No sooner do you return than she locks herself away in her chambers without so much as a word.
She knows.
She knows how I worry when she leaves without telling me. That supply and last.
Yes, we're running low.
She is safe, and that is all that matters.
Sweet, sweet.
You must be hungry after such a journey.
We're almost done, guys.
There by the fire. The stew will soon be ready. I have to go.
All right, we'll stop there. Let's not do the stew yet. Let's wait until the stew.
You don't want
all right.
Stew?
Stop. Okay, an unwanted proposal. I don't like that name of the quest.
I don't want to get married either.
All right. Okay, we'll stop there. Good job, everybody. All right.
Are we supposed to go? Wait, but that fire.
Yeah, it's just a fire.
Okay.
Okay,
hey,
we did it. Mama knows. We did it. Yay! We did it. Da, 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 da.
I'm getting the MSQ.
Okay. All right. That will do it for today. That was a good one, wasn't it?
We did progress. It was interesting. Kind of creepy, but interesting.
Was it fine? Hey, you can hear yourself on stream, right?
Yeah, I can hear myself.
Was it fine? Hey, you can hear yourself on stream, right?
But... Yeah, I can hear myself.
Was it fine?
Yeah, I can hear myself. I'm good.
Okay, good. I'm just making sure. All right.
Turn it off at some point.
No, I have audio output capture muted. I was like, oh, did I screw up? But no, desktop audio is still captured. We're fine. Like, we're so good. All right, just one. Excellent. All right, Epsilion, thank you so much for joining me on this wonderful day.
Yeah,
when it comes to scheduling, you said next week the 30th is a no-go, right? I remember you said something about the next week. You're busy?
I wasn't sure about
something.
The 30th. I think I'm good actually. So we probably can. I'll talk to Sasha just to make sure, but I think we're probably good.
Oh,
we're busy on Saturday actually. I wasn't sure which day it was going to be at first, but it's
you're busy on Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just realized what that meant too.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that means.
Yeah. Oh well.
That's fine. Maybe I'll do a stream on Saturday.
We're gonna go.
We're gonna go do an event. So.
Oh, that sounds fun. Events are fun.
Yeah, I was about to say what event, but maybe I shouldn't dox.
Yeah, just keep it for the mystery of it.
Yeah, maybe I'll talk about it after the fact.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Always after stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, and then the week after that is
that would be the
7th
of May.
That is yeah.
Some kind of thingy.
Probably okay. The week after that's Mother's Day weekend.
Oh yeah, I'm dead on that one too.
I won't be available because we're gonna be throwing a little party for the moms. So.
And Mom is going to rope me and my little brother in. Hey, that's family day. I got nothing there.
You gotta go with your day. You can
Which is good. Yes, it is good. It's just like, oh no, that's a dead day. That is family.
You guys will have fun.
Yeah, we'll have a good time. We'll eat something.
I don't know if the 7th is probably open too. I'll talk to Sasha to make sure I'm not forgetting something. But
sure,
okay.
We can take it one day at a time, 1 week at a time.
Yeah, 1 week at a time. I'll make sure. I'll go try to get those lined up because I haven't really thought about them too much. I know we've had other things that are coming up, and then the week after that is probably good. But we'll get to that later.
All right. Okay, Epsilion, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you, my dear sweet cousin. I love you.
It's lots of fun. Thanks for having me.
And I will see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
Okay, so that'll be it for Final Fantasy Funtime 14 today. Very tasteful episode. Very tasteful. No jokes that were questionable. No, we do good taste here. If you haven't noticed, very good taste of jokes. Very good taste. Only tasteful. Only the best taste. Best taste. All right. So thank you so much for joining, everyone. Before we go, tasteful. Before we go, I am a believer of God's word. I'd like to share a little bit of His word, and seeing as it's Final Fantasy Funtime 14 day, more like tasteless. Yeah, it's tasteless. It's freaking awful. That's terrible. I'm gonna regret that tomorrow as I'm uploading. So today, yes. For anyone who doesn't know, at the end of Final Fantasy 14 days, we are going through a series. Tasteless of that just told us stew. It's awful. It's a terrible joke. So on Final Fantasy Funtime 14 days, we are going through Exodus. I hold a Bible study where we're going through all the books of the Bible in chronological order, except Job. I messed up. Sorry. That's before the flood, apparently, from what I understand. But we are in Exodus now. So we've gone through God creating the universe, creating Adam and Eve, the fall of humanity, which we all do, moving into Abraham and the patriarch that was given there of God's promise to him and his people. The reason we're studying the Old Testament is because obviously studying history is important because, important to study the past, but it's also important because everything in the Old Testament and history of mankind leads to Jesus. Everything is a sign. In today's sermon that I listened to from the church I go to, we were talking about the part of Jesus' ministry where he raises the man who had paralysis. And he was doing it as not a show of how powerful he is or anything like that, but as a sign to show the importance of his ministry and what mattered in it. To show, I am the Lord Almighty. I can make this man stand up even when he's paralyzed. And just like I heal him, I will be healing the world. That's the reason that he does that. The Lord does everything to show, in order for his glory and in order to fulfill the prophecies and the promises that he gave to us in order to give us eternal life. He's here to help us on this earth and temporal plane, but most importantly, he's here to give eternal life to his son, so that life everlasting, when this world fades away, can be realized by those who love him. That's the whole point. And everything in the Old Testament points to that. That's the entire story, is pointing to the fulfillment in the Messiah. In the place where we are now, we are with a man named Moses. Moses was born in Egypt whenever Abraham and his family, Isaac and all of them, Jacob and all of them, moved to Egypt because of the famine so many years ago, like 200 plus years ago, and Joseph was there, and he was like the second in command. The Israelites lived in Egypt for a long time, and they prospered. They prospered there beautifully because of God's blessings. However, the Egyptian Pharaoh became jealous because these people are prospering in my land. How freaking dare they? They don't worship our God. Absolutely not. So he started to, out of fear, because it's always out of fear, humanity, he started to kill off the male offsprings. That way that the Israelites would die off, basically. But Moses was one offspring who was saved. However, Moses made a terrible choice, and out of vengeance in his heart, killed another Egyptian who was hurting an Israelite slave. Which it's good that he helped, but it's not right in the way he did it. There are ways to do so. Because of that, he was sought after for his life, and he ran away to the land of Midian, where he went to a mountain to live as a shepherd, which was a very low kind of like a job. Which, oh look, shepherd leading to the great shepherd. Look at that. As he lived there, God did not forget his people suffering in Egypt. They were underneath terrible slavery, and as many people know, Egyptian slavery of the Israelites and all that stuff, pretty well known piece of history. In order to save his people, God was going to use a very unlikely hero, Moses. Remember, Moses is older at this point. He's probably in his 50s or older or something like that. And yet he's still going to be called. It doesn't matter where humanity thinks we can make a change. It's where God can make a change. He will make a change where it is needed. So, God, in all of his glory, made himself known in a burning bush to get Moses' attention. And he told Moses, this is a sacred ground, which we read last time. Take your shoes off, this is where I will be. Because it's Mount Sinai. This is actually the mountain where the Ten Commandments are given, or at least the mountain range of that. So this will be where they return to after Moses leads the people back. Spoilers, but most people know the Exodus. He calls Moses over and he uses the name, the almighty name, the one that in our study of in the Easter Risen Again week that we did, where we watched Jesus of Nazareth, it's the same name used as the Almighty God, the I am. The I am existent, the I am consistent, the I am the Almighty. He gave that name to Moses and said, I hear my people and I will save my people. And so, he is here calling Moses to act as the medium, as the Christ archetype before Christ was made, as the prophet and the medium between God himself and his people. And he's calling Moses, the imperfect man he is, to do it. And Moses is very imperfect. And we're going to see how God uses signs to show Moses, I am with you. Moses answered. Remember, this is after God showed him I am in this burning bush, you are on holy ground, I have proven I am the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, your fathers. I am the Almighty. And Moses still holds doubts. Notice how Moses calls out. Moses answered, but behold, they will not believe me or listen, because he's told to go tell the people. They might listen to my voice, for they will say, the Lord did not appear to you. Doubts. Very reasonable doubts of, hey, if I went to someone and said, God spoke to me, absolutely be like, okay, no. Absolutely. The doubts make sense. But the doubts are also, unfounded because the Lord is sending him. But notice how the Lord handles it. He does not say, Moses, shut up. All right, I'm the Lord Almighty. I'm sending you. Just absolutely not. I am the Almighty. You don't need to worry about this. Stop. No, he's patient with Moses. Moses needs a sign. But notice how Moses isn't asking for a sign out of, well, you need to prove it to me and stuff like that, like the Pharisees did to Jesus. Whenever we watched Jesus of Nazareth a few weeks ago, the Pharisees in the New Testament asked Jesus, when will you send a sign? And Jesus said, you despicable vipers, you ask for a sign that will not be given. The sign is of the prophets of old. Everything they said, I am fulfilling now, because he was doing miracles right in front of them. I am fulfilling now. You are like, you do not take the sign that I give. Jesus called them out because the Pharisees were asking for a sign in a terrible heart. Once again, it's all about the heart. It's always about the heart. Always, always, always. When Cain and Abel gave their offerings way back when in Genesis, Cain was found wanting, where Abel's was found pleasing to the Lord. It wasn't because Cain didn't follow ritual. It's because he was like, yeah, here's the offering. Okay, great. Abel gave the first fruits of what he gave, and he gave his whole heart into it. He was in a heart of worship. Cain was in a heart of, I got to fulfill this. Okay. It's different. It's all about the heart. Moses is showing doubts. He's showing fear. God understands that. Is it warranted fear? In a way, yeah, by humanity, but not truly. The God of Almighty is sending him. There's no fear here. The Almighty God's sending. Just go. There's no way this is going to go poorly. The Almighty God says, go and I will provide. Done. Perfect. This is the Lord who made Egypt, who made the people, who made the world. He can handle it. But God understands that we're scared. We don't know how the world's going to, interact with us. We don't know how things are going to turn out. We're scared. And Moses asked for a sign. He asked, how do I know? How will they know that I appeared? Because I'm scared. And the Lord honors that. He's like, hey, I'm going to give you a sign. The Lord said to him, what is that in your hand? And Moses said, it's a staff. I'm a shepherd. And he said, throw it onto the ground. And Moses did it. Notice, Moses complied. Moses was like, okay. So he threw it on the ground, and it became a serpent. It changed form from an inanimate piece of birch wood or whatever into a biological serpent being of creation. And Moses ran from it, as everyone would. This is the Lord Almighty. He's showing Moses, I can make stuff like this happen. I can make the impossible work because I created it. I made the molecules, the matter, the cells, and the aspects of molecular structure of what makes up that staff. And I can turn it into a biological being because I am the Almighty. But the Lord said to Moses, put your hand out and catch it. Once again, asking for trust. Moses asked for a sign. God asked for trust back. Trust me. Grab on the tail. So he put out his hand, obeying, imperfect in doubt, but obeying, and caught it. And it became a staff, just like that. And God said the reason for the miracle, once again, miracle is never done, New Testament or anywhere, for the point of power. It's never done for the point of, I'm doing this because I can. It's doing it for a purpose. God said that they may believe that the Lord, the God of their fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob, of the patriarchs that they look up to, has appeared to you. This kind of thing is done for that. But Moses still was a little doubtful. He was still holding his heart. Okay, but this is one trick. What if they don't? And the Lord could feel that. Again, the Lord said to him, put your hand inside your cloak, Moses. Put his hand in his cloak. When he took it out, behold, it was leprous, white as snow. Leprosy is not really in the world nowadays. It still exists. But it is one of the most horrible diseases I've ever heard of. If anyone's ever seen, and I've only seen clips of this show, I would not recommend it because it's not a bad show, but if anyone's ever seen Made in Abyss, the nasty transformation, disgusting, flesh stuff that happens in that's basically what it is. Your skin literally just falls. There are different kinds of leprosy, but your skin becomes putrid, pus-filled, and white because of all of that. It loses pigment and it just falls off. You just melt. You become disformed. It's gross. It's freaking gross. And he had it. He by putting his arm in there and pulling it out, he had it. Did God do that to give Moses leprosy as his punishment for the murder? No, he's doing it for a sign. And God said, I'm sure Moses is freaking out. Put your hand back inside your cloak. So he did so. And he took it out, and behold, it was restored like the rest of his flesh, as if nothing had ever happened. God said, if they will not believe you or listen to the first sign, then they may believe the latter sign, may give you two as well. If they will not even believe these two or listen to your voice, you shall take the water from the... So he says to him, you should take the water from the Nile, pour it on dry ground, the water from the Nile will become blood, which he didn't even do here. God prepares us for what he knows, and he prepares us with the understanding of our fear too. Was most of these signs needed? Spoiler, no. He did the the snake thing, and all the Israelites. Oh, okay, we're good. He's doing it for Moses. He's doing it to meet Moses where he is, and to meet his people where he is if they question as well. He's like, look, I know you doubt. I am the Almighty, and you should not be doubting because there is no fear in love. But I know you're human. God knows that we have doubts, we have fears, we have things that make us imperfect. He meets us there. He's like, look, I'm meeting you there. These signs are for that. This is a security for you, so you will know that I am the Almighty. And I'm even going to give you, here's the 2, and here's another 3rd. You won't use it. It doesn't matter. Here's a 3rd. And I assure you, just as I did the others, I would do that as well. And Lord would. He would have done all 3 if it was needed. Because he's meeting Moses where Moses is. And he's pointing to the signs to be like, this is the power of me that you can trust in. The signs and miracles in the Bible, in history that God has done, is always for a purpose. It's never done just for like, here's a power spike in order to take care of a problem. It's never even take care of practical problems. It's never for that. It's always to point to the almighty salvation that God provides. It's always to point to that. Because in the end, that's all that matters. Yes, he solves practical problems. Jesus healed many of the sick. But he did it to point to salvation. He allowed, just like with the Israelites here, you're going to see, why were the Israelites allowed to be enslaved? To allow the Lord to show his power and to point to salvation that he can give. Because for a little bit of hurt and a little bit of suffering on this earth, God uses it to point us to be like, hey, deliverance. Hi, I'm here. Please come to me. And we humans, who are so fickle in our beliefs, need that. We need that, because if everything was perfect, people, and myself included, what's the most time people forget to pray? When things are going bad or when things are going good? When things are going good. When things are going bad, even those who are unsafe, like when catastrophe happens, when, I don't mean to call attention, but I'm going to use an example. When 9/11 happened, we're all going to enter into prayer, an entire day of prayer. And I didn't see that happen whenever the new, I don't know, whenever the new president was inaugurated, or there was a great boon in the economy. It wasn't called for a day of prayer and thanksgiving and looking to the Lord. It was when things were going real bad. And that's us, humanity. We look to God. Prayer should be our first go-to, but it's a lot of the times our last. I suffer from this too. I'm not perfect. It's a lot of times our last, because we look to the world and what's temporally here, and the functions of the world, the system of the world, the way it works, and we're like, this is how it has to be. Oh, it's going well. Okay, I can manage this thing. This is good. I'm managing it well. And we forget there's an almighty God that makes the world function, and who this world is not the end, and there is the final world after this. There is the remaking of heaven and earth in the end, and that is what we look to. That is what we should be looking to. But we get caught here, and I do it too. Like, I get caught here all the time. That's why God allows stuff like the Israelites and stuff to happen, because it's perspective. It's, you see my glory. This is my glory, and I want to do this for you. This is my power, and it's proving that I can save you. It's proving that salvation I can give. And he meets us and Moses where Moses was. He met him there. God's power is always done for the purpose of his glory, and for the purpose of a lesson, to remind us of what matters in life. His glory, love, peace, and those things that we look to for him, Jesus Christ on the cross. It's always pointing to that. I lately, as I've been thinking about, I've always attributed it to a fight in a series, right? Like, if there's a battle in a Shonen Battle series, or if there's like a fight in a video game or something, besides random encounters, which the random encounters don't matter. That's the whole point. They don't really matter because there's no point behind them. But if there's like a big boss fight, or like a big battle between Luffy and someone in One Piece or something like that, the battle is only half the story. Like, it doesn't matter. The effects, the powers, all that doesn't actually matter. That's just like the context. It's just like the fluff and the context of the how the functions work. It doesn't matter. What matters is the theming behind it. It's, why is this happening? What is this pointing to? That's why all the best series, I believe, always have like a reason behind the fight. That's why you see it in, shows and stuff. There's always like a theme or something behind it. It's always in line with it. That's how good storytelling works. It's kind of like that. Like, God does miracles. He does things in the authorship of reality to point to the theme of his glory and our salvation in that glory. And that's what he's doing here. He's like, these signs are to show the power over creation that this God has. I have, I am. And what's the message that this God has? I'm coming to deliver you. I've sent Moses to deliver you. That's the message. But that doesn't mean that there aren't struggles as things go. And as we'll see next time, Moses still has a few struggles even then, because even with these signs, even with the perfect authorship God is providing for the lesson and the reason and the points to his glory, Moses still goes, I don't know. And God is a God of patience, but you will see a moment of anger, like okay, you gotta believe in me, like come on. Like this is like a moment of justified, why are you fearing at this? I have shown my power. But even then, God still meets Moses where he is and gives him a helper in order to provide a new service that will continue forward as an important establishment for the land of Israel, for the nation of Israel going forward. But first, the signs were given in order to show the might of the Lord and point to the lesson, the importance of I am with you, I am delivering you. These signs show a deliverer is only as good as his power to back up the promise of deliverance, right? So he's showing Moses, this is the amount of power I have. I have control over reality and everything in it. I am the I am. This is who's going to deliver you. And we'll see as we go forward, as Moses begrudgingly and drags his feet, but does eventually step into the role to be that medium for the Lord, the mediator, we will see how God fulfills that promise and the amazing, incredible interventions and divine powers that he shows in order to deliver his people and the extents he was willing to go to it, ultimately leading to the extent of his son on the cross. Anyway, we're going to stop there. Thank you so much for stopping by, everyone. May God bless every single one of you. Once again, just a heads up, this week we will stream at like Friday, maybe even Saturday, because I might not hang out. We'll see. But definitely throughout the weekdays, I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. There's way too much going on with the new job, and I get home kind of late. As we go forward, as we get later into months, as I'm into the new job more, sure, maybe we will see. We'll see. But just let you guys know, this coming week, probably not. So I just want to throw that out there. Anyway, God bless for now, everyone, and goodbye.